There we go. Welcome everyone to Pathfinding Hell's Rebels. I am on a new computer yet again, but this is my permanent new computer, courtesy of certain counter-revolutionary Nazis. So yeah. I shouldn't make a joke about calling Leon a Nazi because it's a myth that people call centrists Nazis just because they disagree with them.
You shouldn't make jokes at all, because nobody's gonna hear them. Because nobody watches the stream.
Jeez.
That is not true. There's like 11 people. Hi, 11 people.
I was gonna say, that's...
You're like, hi, everybody.
We all admire your patience.
No, we do not.
Like saying, should not
anybody
talk because nobody listens to you.
Anybody who watches the stream is a garbage people.
Jesus.
Damn.
As in, they are made of garbage.
You don't want viewers, do you?
No, I do not. Actually, I don't care. They can watch. They can watch me just wreck puppies, whatever he throws at us, you know. I do.
You make me understand why they use drone strikes.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That was...
Oh my god, the nip
I'm sorry.
10 out of 10 with drone strike again.
What the hell? Oh my god.
By the way, if you are sincerely bothered by that, please make it clear and I will never do it again. But
well, it's not that bothersome. I don't actually care.
Okay, that's good to know.
But probably anybody else would have been like, "You're getting sued, buddy." And I have records of you saying it now.
Luckily, we have freedom of speech in this country, so you can make jokes.
Yep.
Not here though.
Well, I mean, we're making it's where you make the statement in that where the person receiving it is.
Technically, this is on YouTube, so California is what's relevant. Which...
California.
Yeah, it's really fun trying to host a gaming server in another country, by the way. Don't do that ever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you speak from your own experience or someone else's?
Yeah.
So what political subject shall we discuss before the stream? Oh, we'll rant about, because we don't discuss anything here. We rant.
I think we discuss. This is very disgusting. Real rants are do you want to hear about the time Davis Arini said Azathoth was real?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, and I don't know what the Azathoth is, so...
Azathoth is a fictional character who an actual anti-SJW... Well, okay, in fairness, this is an anti-SJW who Shuon had called and sang and said he was a lol cow, and who no one agrees with about anything, and who everyone hates. He's really like an alt-righter, but he's hilarious. I need to show everyone here, especially Leon and Kevin, the video in which two notable videos of his. One in which he says that Azathoth is real, and this is a real, literal belief of his. Like, he's a Christian, so it's not Azathoth as portrayed precisely by Lovecraft, but he thinks Azathoth is real. The other one is the one where this is not funny, where he says it ain't that tragic if small girls are sexually assaulted if it means they won't grow up to be feminists.
Well, that's an incel right there.
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, man. Like that sounds pretty...
I don't even think incels would do that, because...
I've been doing that. Have you ever looked at the Reddit page? It's crazy. It is like legit insane. The shit they post on there.
I will say this: he is not an incel. He is not. Here's how I know he's not an incel. He fucked his best friend's wife.
Yeah.
So.
But
incel. It's like it has nothing to do with actual celibacy. It's a really bizarre subculture. It's basically the most militant version of MGTOW.
Can somebody explain each term used in those sentences?
Incel is involuntary celibate is
People women won't have sex with.
Right, people who think that they are incapable of having sex because of their like innate abilities. Like there's nothing they can change, nothing they can do. No one will ever want to be with them. And they're angry about it. They want to.
So basically, Leon.
Fuck you.
The people who and it's really bad. Like people, they want to they'll be like, we should be able to rape women because they're not really human because they're women and women aren't really people. It's like, okay, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?
I always enjoyed the Chad rants.
I hope they're trolls. I hope that culture is
they're
a bunch of trolls.
Not.
I hope. I have hope in my heart that people aren't really like that.
They're not, but I mean that's like trying to visit the Donald and thinking it's satire.
Yeah.
Everyone on the Donald will insist to you that they are entirely satire because then they're not accountable for anything they say.
No, nobody says it's satire. They're all 100% serious there. I was reading, God, I don't remember what they said, but it was crazy as fuck.
What a weird name for a book.
To check.
The Donald, the subreddit devoted to Donald Trump. And I certainly have the Hell's Rebels Excel sheet on this computer because I put it on the very important flash drive.
Do you wake up like 2 minutes before
No, that's me.
Well, you're a player. You're not the GM.
Even on days that I game, I wake up 3 minutes before.
That's a filler's game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a filler. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about the story because you're not that good.
Jeez.
Nah,
I'm gonna wreck the shit out of any game you play ever.
I'm just kidding. I love the young.
No, it would be under P. Yeah, there it is.
It's under my D. Got him.
Under Pathfinding Hell's Rebels. I was looking for Hell's Rebels. The Excel sheet has Pathfinding in it. Anyways, I need to keep track of a certain number that's going to be going on this whole time. Anyways, if I recall, we defeated the dragon last time.
No. You can't say that. You can't say that. Say it properly.
Fuck no.
Say it properly.
Slayed the dragon?
Last time on Hell's Rebels.
Oh, that's... I'm sorry.
Time.
I'd forgotten about that dumbass joke.
Not last time. It has to be previously.
Oh, God.
It's funny how all his jokes are so old because it's only the TV scene was from the 80s.
No, he's referencing Legend of Korra, which is like 2010s.
I was thinking
nope,
The Young and the Restless, or All My Children, or any of those other shitty old TV shows.
The point is that the dragon was defeated.
The joke is not funny.
None of your jokes are funny, Humam.
Yeah, I know that.
You get
That's
them
why
all from your dad. I think it's intentional. Like the joke is that they're not funny. If I'm not wrong.
I'm pretty sure.
Man.
Yeah.
Like these are dad jokes. Like the joke is that they don't work and aren't funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think my dad ever told me a joke. So.
That's because they were all dad jokes.
Okay. Let's pass the subject for now.
So, if I recall, there was nothing left for us to do before the next thing. Was there? You wanted to...
We activated the shrine of our 5 Silver Ravens goddesses.
You got a
right.
You got a +1 to a bunch of shit.
I got a +2 because I had Siren, right?
Yes.
Got him.
And Kevin should have as well.
What'd I get?
The +2 instead of the +1.
On all your stuff, saves, attacks.
Basically
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, skill checks as well.
Yeah.
I don't remember this at all. Can
Okay, I'll fill it in. You remember the shrine we found underneath the opera house that we restored last game?
Right. We tried to make it holy or whatever, and we failed.
No, we succeeded eventually, and he gave us all the bonuses.
Okay, I honestly don't remember any of this.
which was a +2 to basically everything: attack, saves, skill checks, and I think initiative. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Initiative. No, not initiative. Yeah, just attack, saves, and skill checks.
If your patron deity is one of the deities the shrine was dedicated to, Desna being one of these, hence you. It's a +1 if that's not the case, hence Leon not getting as much. Because I wouldn't let him retroactively declare that this was the case.
Get
fine.
stripped, you heretic.
I'm positive pantheon religious, not specific deity religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it, man.
Yeah. So, with that done, not sure. Basically, here's the state of things with Kintargo right now. You control the Silver Ravens. Control every district except for one, the Temple District.
Yep.
You know from your intelligences that Barzillai is currently residing in the Temple of Asmodeus himself.
And we know from scrying on him so many
times. Yes, you've scryed on him 1,000,000 times. You know perfectly well that he resides in the Temple of Asmodeus. Furthermore, something else you've seen in your scrying. You've seen him when he's walked through the foyer. You've seen. Actually, I'll say this. During the scrying, you saw him talk to an older gentleman with white hair and a beard, not fluffy enough to be Santa Claus.
Darn it.
And in Asmodean garb, I will take knowledge, religion, or local.
I think our friendly cleric has all of them, both of them.
Yeah. Plus Marco.
Marco's not here, so he doesn't.
Yes, but Marco is there.
Local 19.
Yeah. That is the
Kevin, don't you have?
I'm working on all my freaking bonuses. I want to make sure I get this before I forget. Religion and local, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, religion's
way better for me.
Okay.
1d20 plus 22.
It is the High Priest of Asmodeus of Kintargo, who is, basically the parish priest of the local Temple of Asmodeus. His name is scroll. His name is Corinstian Grivener.
A bad name.
Yeah.
He must face his parent.
So, some things that you've learned from scrying on Barzillai over and over again. You've heard talk of them engaging in and you've heard this name before, Mephisto manifestation ritual.
Oh, the ritual.
Yep. Yeah. And basically, at the time we're jumping into where you're jumping into you guys playing, they've started.
They've started the ritual?
Yeah. The most recent time you scryed, you heard ritualistic chanting going on downstairs while Barzillai was upstairs.
Okay.
So here is a little teeny tiny problem. I don't think we can go in just our members. I think we should wait for our 4th member. So if there's anything that should happen before we go there, maybe we should do it first.
I don't think so.
The temple. I'll say this: the major reason I'm willing to do it with 3 people is because it will definitely take multiple sessions.
Okay.
If you think we can go through with the first session alone, let's go.
Would the bonuses apply to Zenray? Or just player characters.
Callistra was not one of the deities in question, so she would only get the +1s.
Okay, that's still definitely worth noting. And it's not really important, but would my familiar be affected?
Did your familiar do any of the physical work in fixing the altar?
He supervised, but that's probably about it.
Then no.
Okay.
If you're familiar, like if the little Tweety bird had like helped clean the altar, then he would have. But I doubt he would have because he's tainted.
Maybe he helped in the knowledge illusion check.
He can do that, but no, I think he will just not have done that because he's not really that interested in.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so one more piece of information you would learn from scrying on Barzillai, and perhaps once you learned to on Kornstein. Or
yeah, probably.
Yeah. So the temple, the central ritual area of the temple, is rather well guarded, and not only are there the people performing the ritual there are a bunch of people. Basically, half the other people in the temple are on call to run in and defend the people performing the ritual if it becomes necessary to do so. So
that means we are able maybe to like put an agent in with.
You can use a rebellion action to sabotage or spy.
Yeah, maybe we should do that to a map or something like that, guys. I think a map should be the best. Anybody has any counter for how many actions we still have left? Because we did do a few.
I don't know.
Do you have more than
we have 7, so yeah, we should probably.
You definitely have at least 2 more.
Yeah.
So a sabotage till I think was. I think that was the check to do with secrecy.
Yeah, secrecy. And there's an echo now.
I apologize for that. I don't think it's mine.
So a secrecy check can get you with covert action, can get you the temple layout. I think maybe you had used up all of your teams that could do one of the 2 things.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Because some of them got injured.
Yeah. A sabotage.
We have the bellflowers.
And
I don't think.
And a sabotage could get in and disrupt the ritual itself, which would buy you some time before the ritual completes. And I'll give you one piece of information that you would conclude from the ritual notes. It is, if this ritual completes, then the campaign is over and you lose, is what it amounts to.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Think of it with the gravity. In fact, this is by CR, this is precisely correct, though it's not the same thing. Imagine if you were summoning a Tarask to go and kill you. It is not that, because Tarasks are chaotic evil, but it is of equal gravity to if that were the case.
Okay, cool. So here is the thing. Since this is like a very critical thing, we have that opera thing that lets us have pluses to our attacks and defenses and all that stuff. What was it again? It was
the Song of Silver.
The Song of Silver that had to be done. How does it work exactly, if you can remind us? It's been 2 weeks, so that's why it's...
Yeah, and I think Jackdaw, by the way, could be the GMPC for this.
Yeah, probably. Or Marco.
I don't have his shit.
It's okay, I think you can make it.
Whatever.
No, I don't have his sheet. That's why. Here's what the Song of Silver does.
Perform. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but he can do that as like a move, as like a swift action now, and he has so much else he can do to contribute. Anyways, So let's go up, scroll up.
So how does it work? What it needs to be, what it needs to happen, and all that stuff.
Okay. So the legendary Song of Silver once allowed the Silver Ravens to shield the city of Cantargo with a potent defensive ward. In order to function, the Song of Silver must be performed on stage in the Cantargo Opera House. No audience is needed, but activating the song requires a successful DC 20 performed sing check. If no PC is capable of such a check, Shinsen can perform the song. I will let her do that. Or, no, Marco can also win such a check, so that would work. The performance takes only 1 minute, but once the song is successfully performed, the rooftop of the Cantargo Opera House glows with silver light for 1 week, during which time the effects detailed below are active. The song can be performed only once per month, so once it's activated, you have only a week to take advantage of its bonuses. Its effects cannot be dispelled. They persist without interruption for a week unless the person who performed the song is slain, in which case the effects end at once. As long as the effects persist, all weapons wielded in the Cantargo city limits count as silver for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. All evil outsiders must succeed at a DC 25 caster level check to use any form of dimensional travel, such as teleport or plane shift. On a failed check, the effect does not function and the creature becomes staggered for 1 round.
Nice.
As the song is performed, the performer can select a number of specific targets in attendance in the audience of the Opera House to gain additional benefits from the song's effects, in addition to the performer. In addition to the performer, each PC in the audience can be included, along with up to 4 NPCs of the party's choice. The selected characters gain a +4 sacred bonus to saving throws against charm and compulsion effects, and become immune to fear effects for the duration of the song's effects. As an immediate action, a character can choose to automatically succeed on a saving throw, or gain the effects...
Can you just read that a bit slow down? Or like...
If it's a PDF, can you just post it?
Yeah, I can.
That would be even better.
As an immediate action...
I was way too fast. Yeah, go ahead.
As an immediate action, a character can automatically succeed at a saving throw or gain the effects of Breath of Life. Once this action is taken, the character loses the immunity to fear and bonuses on saving throws. The song's benefits otherwise persist only as long as the character remains within Cantargo city limits. Leaving the city and coming back, you still get them if the duration hasn't worn out.
Sounds good.
And I will post all...
It was charm and compulsion, I think.
Yes.
And immune to fear, which is really nice.
Immune to fear, and all of your weapons count as silver for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction, which means devils in general you will overcome.
Yep.
It doesn't like how long that is, so... Let's see.
Just throw the specific part in there that matters.
Hold on, a bunch of it.
12?
A bunch of it I can remove because it's stuff that got picked up in the copy paste, such as my email address because of the watermark.
That's not normal.
Somehow no, it's perfectly normal because I copied and pasted. The text happens to transcend one of the pages, so it's perfectly normal that the watermark would be picked up. However, the limit is still too... So, I'll post it later. For now, it's...
I wrote it down. +4 against charm, compulsion, immunity to fear. DC 25 dimension travel for all outsider evil. In or out.
Yeah.
Silver weapons for overcoming the off.
Yeah, and you can, as an immediate action, end these to gain Breath of Life or to automatically succeed on a saving throw. So, given that, so I started the sentence with "so given that," and then I don't really know where to go from there.
Mm-hmm. So we do that. How long does that ritual take?
It takes a minute.
Yeah, it only takes a minute or two.
When a minute or 10 minutes? Well, it's minutes, so just do it.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You just go
so it doesn't hurt.
You go there and do it. And also, Jackdaw is the wrong level. You guys are level 12 right now, yes?
Yeah.
Yep, we are.
Okay.
Bring on A game, boys. This is the word. Literally save or die, boys.
Yeah.
All right, let's go storm the whatever.
The temple. Oh my god, enthusiasms.
Okay. So in terms of hastily grabbing a stat block that is of the same CR as you, pick a core class to accompany you, and I'll go for the
fighter.
Okay.
What was Jackdaw's weapon supposed to be?
It was a scimitar, because she had Siren, right? I'm pretty sure it was a scimitar.
Shinsen is the serenity worshiper. Jackdaw, I don't think.
Oh, Jackdaw. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got him confused.
Shinsen was the one with the rod. Was the one with the rod of wonder.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Let's see what fate has to offer. What a bullshit excuse.
That's a fun weapon.
How did she not burn all the charges already? Oh, it's a rod, right?
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
So neither of the fighters are really appropriate. I'll check the paladins.
So what are you doing exactly?
I am looking for, through the NPC codex, for a silver raven to invent and hastily add on to the
our party.
Yes.
Just give us Xavio.
Yeah, I suppose I will.
Just level him up properly, please.
Do you really want me to stop and do that?
No, it's like while we're doing stuff, or like in the 10-minute break that we're gonna take.
Do you know what? I'll multitask and I'll level him up as we do stuff.
No, not right now. Just don't right now. Like in the 10-minute break if you want, but that's it.
Well, we're not gonna.
You are not gonna be able to multitask because you suck at it.
So.
To the temple?
Yeah.
To the temple.
Yep. So.
شو بدايتها؟ لا صوت عالي ولا هذا.
Now, what I've described, of course, so far is what's going on inside the temple. Naturally, there is a substantial guard force outside of it.
So by the way, what did we decide on the turn action? The rebellion action that we were gonna do? Sabotage? So give us more time. Correct?
Yeah, but we don't really have people for that.
We have a team for it. It's the Bellflower team. We haven't used it. I'm waiting for a reply.
I mean, I believe he's correct that you haven't used the Bellflower team.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh my God, your enthusiasm, man. You're killing me.
A secrecy check need be rolled?
A secrecy check will be rolled in a /roll 1d20 plus 24. Oh, not one. 20, sorry. Dropping once.
So that's going to win. So here's the benefits you get from a sabotage. With a successful DC 30 secrecy check, so you could have failed, saboteurs can infiltrate the temple and disrupt the Mephisto manifestation ritual by performing their own counter rituals, causing it to take 6 days to complete rather than only 3. All divine spellcasters in the temple are going to take penalties. Furthermore...
as in evil divine spellcasters or all divine spellcasters?
The divine spellcasters native to the temple, so the evil ones. Not Kevin. And furthermore, a thing you don't know about will be changed in your favor.
Cool. I don't know why we don't know about it since we did a sabotage mission, but sure.
Could be a secondary inconsequential effect or something.
Yeah, probably. That's gonna be cool to figure out. To the temple we go.
So, there is a substantial force outside the temple, and in order to get in, what's basically going to have to happen is there's going to be kind of a battle.
So, one question, how many days have passed doing the ritual, or did it just start?
I would say that between all the sabotage and the Song of Silver and stuff, I'm going to say 1 day, so you have 5 days left, which should be enough.
Okay, fair enough.
So, there's a group of guys outside the temple guarding it, right?
A rather large group. Like, I'm just telling you, right? Like, basically, what I'm saying is, what you're gonna need to do is basically bring all of the other Silver Ravens and have them battle the other guys while you go in.
Can I just intimidate?
You can certainly intimidate as your group. As your group, most of the remaining Silver Ravens charge upward toward the temple. Guards stand behind tower shields, put out lances. Roll your intimidate.
It's not high enough, but I was gonna go with, we killed your dragon, leave.
I will roll intimidate. See, that's how you roll intimidate.
Even that large intimidate doesn't get them to leave, but you do hear
Demoralize?
Yeah, certainly they're demoralized. And you hear a trickling noise coming from a couple of their pants, and as they stand there, they're shaking, and one of them actually gets a little distracted by you and loses focus, which allows one of your silver ravens to break his phalanx, or to slip through his shield and break their phalanx.
Cool.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you run in. Now, let me
Second.
Let me reveal. First, I will move you to the Temple of Asmodeus map. Second, I will reveal the outside.
I'm back.
A little poorly thought out because this is going to take a second. That's a part of the outside that
most of my macros done.
I've revealed more. So, basically, the front entrance is one that I'm about to reveal that's to sort of the left. There's a couple other entrances you can see. In order to for your soldiers to fight well enough for you to be able to use those, I'm gonna ask for you to give me a security check.
Got it.
Well, it's because sort of the entire Silver Raven's making the check. It's just a matter of who rolls. I think it's technically Kevin's job.
And he's AFK. Does anybody know what that bonus is?
It's plus 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Security, right?
Yeah.
Plus 19.
36.
Yeah, I will say you have access to any entrance you want to use. That's on the ground floor, but that's not good enough for you to be able to just climb up with impunity in full view of archers and shit.
Are we on the map?
We are deciding where we are on the map.
Oh, okay.
So I see one entrance, two entrances. That's
Yeah.
it?
Those are, yeah, other than windows, those are the two entrances, and I don't see any windows on the ground floor, so...
So northeast or southwest? Right is right. Right is right. Northeast. Let's go.
Sure.
Okay. So, I will put you on the map and shift ping so the camera is in the right place.
81, 25. That's about it. Any buffering that we should do before we go in? Something that lasts long? Mr. Kevin?
Well, everyone will have their the lifelink on, so that will help. Other than that, if we're not going to be stealthy, we can do fortune, and I can chant continuously.
Yeah, we're not doing stealthy. We've already charged in.
Yeah. So, then if everyone's okay with moving it, not being able to full round move, then I can prepare that.
So what exactly are we doing?
Fortune. That means you get to re-roll one attack per round or one save per round. We re-roll 1d20 per round, basically.
And how long does this last?
As long as I keep chanting.
Oh, cool. And if you stop chanting that, you have to re-chant? Is this like a spell?
It lasts. I mean, look. I think it's 2 rounds. It's a hex.
Oh, okay. So you can cast like a spell between chanting.
You're
not like vocally disabled.
Chanting is a move action, so I can still take standard actions.
I can't see how you can do a voice spell and keep chanting, but sure.
It's just the action type. It's not.
Yeah, I know. It's just weird. It's just funny. I'm not saying.
Yeah, any ability, any one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, or skill check, taking the better results.
Okay, cool.
So this is 8th level, so it lasts naturally 2 rounds. I have 1 round to play with if I don't chant for 1 round, but overall I have to keep chanting for it to work. So.
Okay, cool. So let us begin.
All right, you're standing there. What do you do?
Let's first of all move forward. Sit next to the door. I want Octavio up front.
Okay.
If you want, you can just give me control of him.
I will do that. Yeah.
Yeah, just to keep moving him, you can just roll the stuff for him. Okay. So I'm gonna stay right behind him. Is the door locked?
Yes.
Disabled. Actually, perception first.
Okay. Let me check.
30. That's 36. Traps.
You detect traps.
Okay, disable device that's gonna be to disable it.
How much?
40, disable device.
You win. It was a magical trap. It was a greater glyph of warding. Had you activated it, it would have it would have affected you with plane shift.
What the fuck?
Immediately sending you to hell.
What the fuck?
Cool.
That's fucking crazy.
Cool.
The save DC is not that big.
Okay, but still, that's pretty.
Yeah.
5% chance of shit, you're fucked.
Yep. Okay, let's disable cool. Let's disable device again to unlock the door. Oh, natural 20.
Yeah. However, problem with that is the nature of the locks on this. Is the nature of the locks of this here door. So let's see. Stupid thing. There you are. Yes, there you are. So the locks cannot be overcome with. Wait, yeah, they can. I was gonna say they can't be overcome with table. Yes, they can. So you do that. And
okay, Octavia opens the door.
If you want to keep up with my, you have to be within 30 feet of me on my turn if you want the chant effect.
Okay. Do we see any?
Yes. And it'll take me just a second to reveal all of this because
1 second has been given to Puppy. Now that's a joke. My dad told me. That's literally a joke. My dad told me. It's one of them only.
I do have 40-foot speed, so I could, almost keep up with people.
That's higher than me, so go. Oh, wow. Oh, my. They're doing the ritual?
Yeah, they're doing the ritual there. A grand 40-foot wide hall leads into an immense circular chamber beyond. The walls here are adorned with glowing pentagrams and carvings of hellscapes. People performing the ritual seem distracted by it, so you don't think they necessarily notice you.
So looks like I'm not zoomed into it. There's a person and a crab or dragon or something on each pillar.
So inside each pillar there is a person, and you don't necessarily know what the other creature is.
Knowledge planes?
Knowledge planes.
Also, I don't know if it would be sense motive, but do both of them seem to be active, or is one of them being the subject and not really willingly there, basically?
Everyone.
I think the creature is the guard for the pillar, guys.
No, everyone you see is actively participating in the ritual.
Okay, good. So you're not trying to rescue some. Everyone is a target. 18 on planes.
Another 20.
You recognize them as host devils.
I don't know what that is, but cool.
They are one of Hell's many kinds of foot soldier. One of them.
Yeah, I got that much. I got that much. Don't.
Sort of mid-level power ones.
Okay. Octavio is gonna. So how should we approach this, guys? Should we stealth up a bit to catch them flat-footed, or should we just charge in?
I mean, does it matter? Let's check this room.
Okay. Check 4 traps. 31,
for traps.
One moment. Because there are a lot of encounter areas here, and so naturally getting all of them is going to be... Naturally moving between them is difficult, because you can encounter them in whatever the hell area order you choose to. You detect no traps.
Okay. So are we sure we want to check this room? Leon, is this the room you wanted?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
There's the ritual that is happening right there.
Yep, and I want to kill everybody around them so that when we go after them, they don't fuck us.
Okay, disable device. That's gonna be 37.
That's gonna win.
Okay. Let Octavio jump in and open the door.
You see a hallway. I will reveal part of it so you guys can get started, and then I will reveal the rest of it.
I'm closely following Octavio. Check for traps on this door. There's a perception. I could really use some aid with the perception, just in case.
Man, whoever designed this map is a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Round as fuck.
Any traps?
43.
You do not detect traps.
43 with traps. Any more trappiness?
43 will also not detect traps.
Okay.
Disable the. Is it locked? If it's locked, 32 to open it.
That is successful.
Oh wow, there was a door here. I was talking about this door, for sure. Okay.
Well,
empty room.
Going with the one I revealed. 4 beds separated into semi-privacy by folding screens sit in the southern portion of this room, while to the north several chairs face a long wooden counter.
Cool. So perception for the other door?
46 for anything of value.
Yeah. Sounds, stuff like that.
The counter reveals a hidden panel that contains 5 scrolls of cure moderate wounds.
Kevin, do you got it?
Give me 1 second. I don't have the sheet ready.
I am going to delete the row with the Silver Raven gods thingy. Delete row.
Okay. Okay.
So I said 5 scrolls of cure moderate wounds, a scroll of remove curse, and 2 scrolls of remove disease.
Cool.
So the next door, you detect no traps.
Mm-hmm. Any sounds coming from it? From now on, I'm asking on all doors and stuff.
You don't really detect any.
Okay.
It's an empty bedroom, and there's really not much of value inside.
Okay, let's keep going. Next door, perception. You too, Kevin, if you would like to roll.
Let's see. I would say with that high of a roll, you do think you hear someone inside. They're not doing anything in particular.
Okay.
Okay, is the door locked?
All of the doors in the temple are locked.
Okay, here's a disable device to open it, and would you like a sleight of hand so he doesn't notice that I'm opening it, or how does it work?
Well, if it happens that he's in plain view of the door, there's just him not noticing, and that is indeed the case, so roll initiative.
Okay, okie dokie. Here, clear.
I'm going to clear.
It already was.
It was not. Not visibly to me.
It has to be there are currently any tokens on this page.
Well, whatever.
For whatever reason, they stick around between sessions. For the record, Humam, Octavio's initiative mod is -1.
Oh, well, he's still the tankier, so he should always be.
Yeah, he has a deck. Yeah, he should have gear to boost him up at this point. But his his dexterity score is a stupid 8.
Oh, whoops!
Wow.
But again, that's when he in his level.
How did I roll 2 in?
That's in his
So
like level 9 permutation. At level 12, he should have gear boosting that number. Though boosting his strength and con are both higher priorities for him, so he might not have any extra dexterity.
It's okay. It's only like 1 point, so if it was an 8, it becomes a 9, so it's still a -1.
Okay, just let me get these the priest stat block. There you are. And I'm gonna roll initiative for some others that are in the other rooms.
It's funny that he's prepared when he's in his bedroom. Just saying.
He's on break. He's not totally prepared. Like
yeah. So any armor, I don't know. It's your call.
It takes like minutes to put on armor, so on break you wouldn't take it off.
He's on call to rush in and defend the temple when you guys attack it. That's why.
Fair enough.
That's why he's wearing
Fair
armor.
enough.
I'll be back shortly.
That's a lot of initiatives you're rolling.
Only 4.
Well, maybe you shouldn't, because our priest is just gonna hex him.
I am not a priest.
Oh, our shaman. I am so sorry. That offended you.
You that deeply, yes.
Yeah. Flux.
How did I go first? That's crazy. So the door's open?
Yeah, the door is open.
The door is open.
Okay. Is there? Do I have to get into the room to have line of effect on him?
Certainly from that square you don't.
Yeah. 5.
The map is a bit tricky with the.
Yeah.
You can probably just do it without the whole.
5, 10, 15, 20, and then hex.
Slumber.
We'll save of. I look that up.
Just to clear things up, can you do 2 hexes at a time?
I can target the same with the same hex. I can target a second target within 30 feet.
No, I'm asking, can you chant and slumber at the same time?
Yes. Actually, I could not move chant and slumber. So I'll move in. Actually, that's a good point. If I want to keep that up, I will just chant and ready in action to slumber.
Okay.
Can he not see him from here?
He does not have line of effect.
Cool.
Do you know what? That corner to that corner to that corner, he does.
Yeah.
If I can with a 5-foot step or whatever, yeah, I would.
From that, so.
It's DC 23.
Wow,
that corner to that corner, line of effect. That said, he wins.
Oh. Cool.
But decent chance of failure, so I'm not too upset.
More than decent.
Leon, is he still AFK?
I have not heard him back.
Yep.
Zenright.
She will hold her turn.
Okay. Humam is next.
I can probably, with all the like from the corner to a corner, I can probably hit him. Since I ignore all cover and stuff, it's probably just a normal. So no.
I will check that. Nope. Alt is what I want.
Alt. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, through the door. You have what would normally be soft cover, but because things.
I'm awesome. On the tech. I should really edit this macro. 20 to hit. He's flat-footed, by the way.
Yeah, he is, and his AC is pathetic, so 20 wins.
So 40, does 48 damage knock him out by any chance?
48 does not get rid of him.
So plus 8, plus 26 will hit, so plus 24, plus 4. He is human?
He is human.
So 8 plus 4 plus...
I'm back.
Let's see if this much knocks him out.
96 will get him.
Okay.
Damn. Oh, with fortune, you have to declare you're using it before you make it the first roll.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll keep that in mind from now on. I'll probably only use it on like very critical moments. That's keep happening.
Well, you have it once per round, so...
Right, so your first attack, you could say, I'm going to use it on my first attack to make sure that... your many
I am probably...
sure it hits.
Yeah, the many shots is probably worth it.
Leon, I skipped you because you were gone. You know that there are some in some of the other rooms.
Okay.
We probably haven't made any noise yet.
I'm not going to fight my way through allies to get to a room, so I'm just going to guard the back. Yep.
Okay, fair enough. So Octavio steps forward. Actually, you want to have the press. Yeah, sorry. They're alerted now.
They all have turns.
Sure. I'm just saying, are they alerted?
Yes, they are alerted because they heard the sounds of combat. And you also hear church bells ring.
No.
Octavio.
He steps 1, 2, 3, and does he have how good is his perception?
It was pretty decent if I recall. I need to actually... This is a new computer, so I need to actually download the damn second module for a stat block, but I'll do that right now. In the meantime, we'll assume it's plus 12.
Okay, so can he hear any sounds from coming?
Yeah, he can. Give me that roll.
Slash roll 1d20 plus 12. There you go. 28.
Yeah, I'll let him identify which rooms. So, this room, this room, this room.
Okay, and this room doesn't no sound coming out of it. Completely empty.
He doesn't hear any sound from it.
Okay, then he's gonna keep moving. That should have. Is he able to open the door from here?
One second. Yeah, from that square. No.
This map is awful. God, this map is awful.
Yeah, this map was designed, ironically enough, by the devil.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oops.
I have no idea why you're moving right now.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then open the door.
All right. I would say that square is to open the door.
Like he's inside the door now, but sure.
Again, designed by Satan.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, don't worry. Just keep going. Any prepared actions gonna happen?
Nope. The guy had to stand up and walk over.
So.
Because they were lying in bed. So.
They?
Yeah, there's a couple more.
Yeah, but there's 4 more. I mean 2 more. There's one over here in this room and one over here in this room.
Flux. Didn't mean to skip past, but flux.
Oh, no, it's right. I'm going to move enchant. If I move to there... stop selecting both. There you go. Yep.
Okay. Leon.
Okay. I'm gonna hold for her to move up, and then I'll move up.
Zenrai.
She has lots of fun movement. She will... 5, 10, 15.
Is he holding any weapons?
Yeah.
His weapon would still be sheathed because he's not had a chance to draw it.
Move to there and ready in action to channel negative if an opportunity seems appropriate.
Okay, Leon, you had held your action?
Yep. Moving to there. Next.
Ratchet.
1, 2, 3, 4. Standard attack. 25.
That's gonna hit.
So slash. That's a 22 plus 6 plus 4. That's gonna be 32 damage.
32 damage will not knock him down.
Yeah, I know. That's my turn, by the way.
Okay. 32. And their turns. So, door opens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Though I think only 4 because they would be wearing
Medium armor.
Yeah, they're wearing medium armor. So that guy is going to pull out. Wait. Yeah, that's not worth anything. He's gonna pull out his weapon. It will not provoke because he's pulling it out from an object that is intended to contain it. And 17 will not hit Octavio. Finally, open the door, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And combined with the move action, each of them will pull out their weapon because they can. Octavio.
He can probably reroll, because, you know, fortune. If that doesn't.
Right. His attacks, so he gets a he only misses them on a natural 1, I think.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, I'll roll him. He should be 12, so that's what level was he before?
That is very weird. I remember him having a better bonus. Oh, that's the. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking retard. Why am I alive? How have I not been kicked out yet?
Because we don't have anyone to replace you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured as much.
So he hits with his halberd. Plus, let's see, 8, and then plus power attack, so 12, 25 damage.
He has 2 more attacks.
He does. No. And no.
Interesting.
Yeah. Flux.
All right. There. Move enchant again. I don't want to be on my own. There. Yeah, they move up a little bit. That should be fine. Okay, that's my turn.
Leon.
Okay. Moving up.
Hopefully they don't have a lightning bolt.
That's it for me.
Zenrai.
All right, 30-foot range.
Yeah, I don't think they could lightning bolt if they tried. Curved broom.
Is that a valid square in this hellscape?
Yes. If any part of it is floor, then it's a square you can
Okay.
occupy.
She's not quite that brave. She'll go there and channel negative.
Okay.
Does it pass through doors?
The door's open, yeah.
So from that corner. Yeah, burst they can get it. So
5, 6 plus 2. 20, and it's a DC is charisma modifier is 5. 19.
they win.
Yeah.
Okay, so they take 10 each. Just the 2 closest.
Yeah.
By the way, I should be before Zenrai because my modifier is higher. But sure. So let's see. We should. I'm gonna 5-foot step. I'm gonna full on attack. Attacking this guy first with the mini, applying whatever. 29 to hit.
29 hits. Hold on 1 second. I need to get something. All right. 29 hits. How much? 22 damage?
No, it's 48 plus 16. That's gonna be 50, 64 on this guy.
That'll bring him down.
Then I'm gonna do direct the second attack on this guy.
Yeah.
With a 22. 22.
Yes.
That's gonna be 23 plus 4 plus 4. That is 31 on this guy.
31. That is gonna. Actually, he had been down already. I hadn't been paying attention.
God damn it, Poppy.
He had ferocity or something.
Yeah.
So
then I'm gonna
do it on this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step between the things and do so a 20 to hit. No, actually, that's not a 20 because that's just a 19. Because my thing is, yeah. So 20 to hit this, 9 to hit this guy.
That will.
Okay, so slash roll 28 plus 2 plus 4. I'm gonna re-roll on d20 because the attack. Actually, I exclaimed that it's gonna be on the many arrows shot. So 34 damage on this guy.
Okay, he is still up.
Yeah, of course. That's all my turns.
Okay. His turn.
Can't charge.
Theoretically, he can, but he has something else he wants to do. Reflex saves. Everyone.
Oh, okay.
I have a vision.
Okay.
Chain lightning or something.
So these are
Probably
clerics.
fireball.
These are clerics of Asmodeus.
Probably
So
fire domain.
the magic number was 17 for half
Cool.
damage.
If you can roll Octavios.
Octavio will lose.
Okay.
6.
Did you add the +2?
Yeah.
Damn. Your reflex
And
sucks
then
ass.
+8.
For you.
All 3 of my people failed. What's the damage?
26.
26.
Hi. Take.
So.
What was that exactly?
22.
What was what exactly?
What was the spell? Was it a fireball?
It was fireball, yes.
Ah, classic. You can't mess up with the classics. Come on.
Okay.
And as a move action, does he have anything like that? No. And the alarm has been raised, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Octavio.
It's you to control Octavio, so.
Flux.
30.
Can you reveal all of this just so you can see a bit more?
I think that's right. Oh, it's 35. Okay, move enchanting in.
Okay.
Moving, enchanting. Leon, it's your turn.
Okay. Moving to there. Next.
I'm gonna. I'm before Zen, right? So just let me-
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I should be able to do target him since one of them. Yeah, like this, and ignoring all soft covers. So a standard attack. There you go. 37 to hit. So that's a 25 plus 4 plus 2. That's a 31 damage on him.
All right.
I can move a bit more if you think that's because I have plenty of movement left.
So what I need you to do is unplug your headset and plug it back in.
Who?
Oh, Mom.
Did this work?
Maybe. We'll see. You had good volume, and then it was getting shit randomly. So it's sounds like a physical connection issue.
That's weird. Okay. So that's gonna be 31 damage on this guy. Is he down yet?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Combat is over.
Sure. We'll loot this place later, guys. Let's just keep going since the alarm was raised.
Okay, everyone heal 19.
Cool.
Assuming we coup de grace first.
Yeah, we could have grabbed all the guys. Puppy, can you heal Octavio, please? Since he did damage.
Though, I will note that you can.
Oh yeah, I can. I'm sorry then. I'll keep track of that from now on. Shall we keep going, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, behind Octavio.
There are more doors here.
Is everyone up to full?
It's yeah. Octavio's up to full, and I'm up to full because I didn't take damage at all.
I'm gonna open these doors because we need to check them anyway.
Okay. Hold on a second.
They're locked, so disable device.
Okay. Probably not.
Yeah, no.
Probably not.
Are you not going to, Mom?
No, I'm not. I told him to go in.
Maybe.
No.
5 doors.
No.
Okay.
Can we just keep going now?
Why? There's doors here.
They're just bedrooms. Oh my god. Here you go. Here's a disable device. Do you want 5 or should we just use 1?
Let me see what your modifier is.
A lot. 26.
Yeah, in this circumstances, I'll let you take 10.
Okay.
I mean, lock could just mean there's people fucking it.
It's better to pick people off one by one, and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably less time if we pick them one by one instead of taking 10. So here's 4 more. So 31 is the lowest.
31 wins.
Okay. So all of them are revealed. Here you go, Leon. Have fun.
Thank you.
We're not gonna loot them anyway because we're kind of in a hurry.
I don't care about loot. I'm just, you know, there could be an asshole in there that's being stealthy as fuck.
Well, you're in the back and just okay. So first of all, perception for traps. Friendly neighborhood Kevin would like to help us.
I guess like that's opposed to like cabin in the woods, Kevin.
42 for perception.
Okay.
You know, I liked Cabin in the Woods. It was
cool.
Pretty good movie. Lots of satire.
Keep hoping for a sequel, but I don't know if they're gonna make one.
Yeah.
So,
traps, sound.
You detect no traps.
Any sounds coming from the other side?
Yeah. You do think you do hear chattering and infernal.
Okay. I speak infernal, so.
They're talking just miscellaneously about the alarm being raised.
Okay. Are they any shouting of get prepared and stuff like that?
Yeah, they're getting ready.
Okay. So here's a disable. Is the door locked? You said everything is locked. So here's a disable.
All the doors are locked. Yes.
Yeah. I'll just stop.
So,
open it. Then Octavia steps in and opens the door. I just unlock it. He opens it. Cool. The new initiative?
Yes.
Is everything cleared off?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I will roll Octavia's initiative. Here you go. And then I do a minus 1 instead of plus 14. So minus 15.
Damn it. There you go.
So
Oh shit.
17. Good. Octavia has good initiative this time.
Would that be planes, or are they the same things as we saw out there?
They are not the same creatures you saw out there. You'll notice
I will hit another undead plane check.
You will notice they are a different size.
Okay.
Is an 8 another?
32, 34 with 8 another for planes.
These are bone devils.
Oh shit.
Any special stuff we should know about?
First thing I forgot to do, just an ominous D4 of ominousness.
Oh.
Ooh, how ominous.
So, so information on bone devils.
Immunities, resistances.
Yeah. Well, they're immune to fire and poison. They have SR. They have DR good, so silver is not of help. They can turn invisible because fuck everything. And they have a very small aura, a very small fear aura around them. Though you guys are immune to fear effects right now, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, they're the Inquisitors of Hell. Their primary tactic in combat is to hit things.
Are they immune to sleep by any chance?
They have spell resistance, but no, not specifically sleep.
Yeah, good. We don't care about spell resistance because our awesome shaman doesn't care about it. Let's start then. Let us begin the combat.
Well, this guy is going to go first. He is going to attack Octavio. He has reach, but is attacking through the door, which is cover. Actually, and given the way the corners are laid out, if he's choosing to attack from this corner, again, this is the map from Hell, so theoretically, this corner is blocked off. But I think Octavio is actually standing like here. So I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
Poppy, you're the GM, just do whatever you want.
He's trying to be fair though.
So let me double check that they don't have power attack. Alright. Bite, claw, sting. So, a claw.
Is a 19 a crit threat?
No, but a claw and a sting hit. So, that is, so for dice, that's oh my god.
Wow.
14.
Wow.
That is crazy.
14 points of damage.
I'll handle his HP.
And he needs to make a fortitude save at level save. At higher level 12, it would be another
He will reroll it if given the chance.
It would be at least a plus 12.
You need to roll it?
Yeah, it was
Plus 12, okay.
Let's see.
If that's not enough, he can reroll it.
Yeah, he's gonna need to reroll it.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, if he had an upgraded cloak and belt, even then he was 5 short. So I'm gonna say he probably wouldn't.
Damn, DC 20.
So,
but what's his con and stuff like that? You know, he Protector as his con and all.
+5 is pretty hard over. That's a pretty big jump.
even if he were to have a con belt, it would be at most +4. So
Sure.
maybe he would have +4 strength and con. If he on top of that had a +3 cloak of resistance, he would meet it.
That's okay.
So, do you know what? I actually, now that I say that out loud, it makes sense. So I think he would have those things.
Okay, then he makes it.
Yeah. And, having made that full attack, he's gone. Ratchet.
Okay, since I know his square, I am gonna take a 5-foot step and do a 4-round attack. The first one is gonna have the entanglement effect, and if it...
Which square are you going to target?
The square.
Okay.
So here's a 4-round attack. I can... Is he even in that square, just to begin with?
He 5-foot stepped back, so no.
If he took a 5-foot step back over here?
Yeah.
Or over here?
Well, he's a large creature, so yes. What I was gonna do is raise his AC because he's directly behind there, so the arrows will continue flying and potentially hit him.
Yeah. So it would continue flying over here.
Yeah. So what I was gonna do is raise his AC on top of his mischance. So.
Okay. So does a 22 hit by any chance?
No.
Then I'm gonna re-roll it. 1d20 plus... What's that? Plus 17.
That's worse.
No, that's even worse. So the first attack misses. Does a 36 hit?
Yes, but I have to check for mischance. You miss on account of mischance.
Okay, does a 30 hit?
Yes, and does not miss on account of mischance.
And 22 fails.
Yeah.
So let's roll damage. So slash roll. That's gonna be a 28. He's outsider evil, correct?
He's an evil outsider, yes.
Okay, so that's gonna be 34 damage.
Okay. Is there anything you want to tell me about that damage?
It is just magical with a +2.
Okay.
Silver, of course, because of...
And it's silver for a reason.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter because he has law stuff. I mean, he has good stuff. He is lawful, by the way, right? Because he's...
He is lawful, yes.
That is my turn, by the way. I took 5-foot step and...
Okay. This guy's turn. He cannot get to you guys, so he is going to turn invisible and start doing a thing. Roll spellcraft if you want.
Kevin.
Okay, I can do that. 37.
He is summoning.
Oh shit.
It's it's an outsider thing where they're gating in other outsiders. It's as summon monster 4.
Oh, if he's getting, then the outsider has to make a DC 25.
That's not what that is for.
Well, their
damage. That's kind of an older term for it. It's a summoning spell. It's
okay. So it's like
he's not traveling.
Oh. Okay. It's just I'm talking about the thing being summoned.
It's not in Cantargo until it reaches here, by which point it's already here and doesn't need to make the check.
Doesn't it have to like make a DC to actually enter Cantargo, since the wording is around Cantargo?
I don't think so.
We said it's like a protective ward against around Cantargo, so I just thought it would make sense.
That was never said.
It literally it's in the description.
Around, I don't think the words around Cantargo were used. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm checking the wording to see if you're right, but I think all evil outsiders within Cantargo city limits must succeed at DC 25 caster level checks to use any form of dimensional travel, such as teleport or plane shift. I don't. Summoning is not dimensional travel in that sense.
Okay. Then, fair enough. Because you just said gate or something like that.
Yeah.
So, if it's like just the spell summon monster, then it's not dimensional travel. Yeah. I know much.
It's this guy. 2, 3, 4. Attacks Octavio. With Sting. Hit. Here's the Fortitude save. Plus we decided. That's 3 cloak. So 10 plus 12 plus 14 plus 16. That is less than the 3 which we earlier had in meet it, so that's gonna lose.
He's gonna reroll. Actually, no, he rerolled for once on that thing.
Yeah, but that wound up not being the case, so I've already put it into the damage, so I'm gonna roll that, and then he will re-roll, and he wins the save this time, but he still takes that 13 points of damage.
Okay, I'll edit his HP.
And it is his turn. I imagine he will full attack.
He'll probably 5-foot step over here, since we said he's like over here, not entirely in that spot.
Yeah, nah. The guy's right there. I'm not gonna allow it. I'm having to make some slightly subjective decisions based on because this map was designed again by the devil. But with the base attack bonus increase 16 plus we decided is wearing the +4 belt, would be another or no, not 16, 18. Would be another, so it should be +20 minus 4 will be 16. Yes. That would be less, and so no, and yes, but not a crit threat. It is not.
Oh.
I am reasonably sure that this is the damage. So that is 49 points of damage. It does not overcome the things. So
that's...
So he does some damage. Leon.
Okay. These things are being killed, right?
Nope.
This one took damage, but they're not really being killed.
Huh. Okay, so I'll move to there, and then I'm going to hit it.
Okay.
Reach weapon and all.
Right.
25?
Considering you're going through an ally, no.
Okay.
Take a penalty for that.
Well, whatever. Next.
Isn't that on rage tokens?
Zenray.
We need the Persia visibility.
Sure. She can cast a visibility purge.
Okay, that's 30.
How far does that?
It's based on caster level.
Well, hers should be 10 or 11, I think. So.
10.
Okay. This is a valid square to occupy, by the way. I said a second ago that if any floor is showing.
Okay, so that will
yeah, so 50 feet for purge invisibility.
Oh, cool.
yeah, that's just gonna happen.
Oh shit.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all she'll do.
Flex.
I will slumber the two closest to me.
Okay.
Maybe this guy because he's casting.
No line of effect.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Oh,
These two make sense. That one, I don't even know it exists, so I can't really even target it. I don't think. So I think these two make the most sense.
I mean, you might know about it, but you don't have line of effect on it.
Right. One of the things, like, it's hard to parse, but I think line of effect makes sense even in this case, even though it says 30 feet from this. So technically it'd be line of effect from my first target, but it's a shaky logic there. So I prefer to do it the way you did it. So first one passes, second one fails.
So this guy back here.
Yeah.
he had the 29 initiative.
Yeah. So Ratchet.
I am going to. First of all, there's a +4 on all these attacks. Because I'm foregoing my +12 to damage, the deadly aim, to hit this guy, so I can disrupt his.
Okay. Yeah. By corner. Whoops.
I'm also adding haste just in case. For another attack. Mini shot is gonna have the entangling shot. Does the 23 hit?
No.
Actually, that's a 27.
That would hit.
Okay, so 27. Slash roll. First of all, he's entangled.
Okay.
Would you like to make a concentration check? That needs the damage, right?
Yeah, he's gonna fucking fail.
Okay. So let me roll the damage. 24 plus 5 plus 4. Does a 35 will hit?
Okay.
So plus.
Hold on 1
12.
second.
Go ahead. 5 2 plus a 29 will hit, so that's gonna be a 20.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had to take care of something. So how much damage have you done to him so far?
I'm looking at it. 20. Here's how much this far.
Okay, that wouldn't knock him down.
Okay, so that's gonna be 24 plus 4 plus 2 plus 11 plus 6 plus 2 plus 32 will hit. So plus 20. 12, that's going to be 16 plus 1 plus 2. 44 extra damage on that. So 108. 108. Yes. And let me mark one of my entangling shot and one of my haste.
Okay.
That is my turn.
It'll be his turn. This guy is going to once again full attack Octavio. Bite, claw, claw. So the bite is probably going to be the only one who gets them.
25 would not get me, so I don't know if it would get him.
Yeah, I was saying only the bite, which is the first one, will get him, and it'll do 6 points of damage.
I'll edit his HP.
Okay, thank you. So.
All round.
Triple win for the hits, so that's...
He has another attack.
He should only have 3.
It was plus 20, by the way.
So
Even
BAB 12, strength plus 5. You're right, they should have been plus 16, but even then they all hit.
yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, yeah, sure.
With DR is being applied multiple times there, but even then it does a good chunk of damage.
Cool.
Leon.
Okay, let's try it again.
You can probably move here since it's an occupiable space.
33 and 27.
Those both hit.
Okay. Take 36 and another 29.
Dead outright.
Cool.
So let's
next.
Well,
combat
is over. So
choreograph immediately.
Yeah. Let's give you guys XP and roll that ominous D4 of a combat just endedness.
Octavio is the only one down, by the way. Kevin, so if you would like to do a single like targeting stuff, go ahead.
How much is
that? He has 45 out of 85. So he's like half. He's missing 40.
So take 24.
He is still missing like 20.
Okay. 3d8 plus 3. That's gonna fall. Oh wait, I misrolled that, but take off 9 from that.
Okay, so that's gonna be 11 and then 11, so that's gonna be 21. That should get him back up to full.
Okay. So I took off 2 more scrolls.
Fair warning. A family that was supposed to be coming tomorrow is probably going to show up randomly today because they do that.
Okay.
So if I disappear, that's why, and you'll get a copy of my sheet.
Okay.
Perception, traps. There's a perception. If our friendly shaman would like to help.
You detect no traps.
Shaman, would you like to help us?
Nope.
Cool.
But I will anyway.
Any sounds? Whoops.
Buzzing.
Shit.
33 perception. Any better?
You detect no traps.
Okay.
Okay. It's any sounds coming out of the other side?
Again, buzzing.
Oh, buzzing. As in, what? Is there any knowledge we can roll to know this?
Planes.
I'm gonna add another. Go ahead and roll it, and here's an 18.
Okay.
What's going on? I can't hear you.
Planes.
What?
Knowledge
planes.
planes.
14.
Why is communication so hard?
I don't know. Something in the last week has changed the way your mic works.
35.
It's a hell wasp swarm.
Heck.
That sucks. So,
Does anybody have, like, a fireball?
probably our athletic. So we should leave her handy. This
Disable device. I don't want to open the door. I just want to unlock it. So 33. Step back. Okay. We should line ourselves up as we want to.
By the way, I'm gonna read the description of the room you're currently in.
Yeah.
Cages, Iron Maidens, racks, and other instruments of torture adorn this room, leaving little doubt as to the chamber's sinister purpose. Anyways.
Yep, that's appropriate.
It's a bondage room.
It is bondage room.
Yep.
So, the door has been unlocked. What do you do?
Kevin, can you... We would like you to, like, prepare to cast a spell for us. The fireball. Because we're up against a swarm.
I don't have that capability.
You have any area of effect stuff?
Doesn't Zara have it?
Let me check. It's a arcane spell. I don't think so. Yeah, it's not one of the ones I selected. Area effect. Biggest. I have channel to harm. That's the biggest thing I have.
I mean, that's of use.
That should work.
Maybe. Actually, I don't know.
Other than that, not something I really do well.
It's okay. Just have her be in the vicinity. Like, let's do a marching order. If you can move your tokens.
Don't we have is Necklace of Fireball? Is that a different game?
No, I think that's here.
No, the Necklace of Fireball is over there.
Is it?
Yep. I used one of the gems already on it when you guys died. Yeah.
All right.
Kevin, move your tokens, please.
I don't see any. Where?
The next room.
Tokens over here, so we can fight the swarm. So you can keep your spells. So Octavia is gonna open the door, and we're gonna start fighting. There's initiative for me. Wow, those rolls.
Okay.
I'll roll initiative for Octavia.
Alright. And Kevin?
Okay.
Wow, he goes back before me. Damn.
And then I have to adjust Sunrays 16.1.
Is that everyone?
So he opens the door, their turn.
Swarm gets to make the first move. Moves here, starts buzzing and stinging people.
Does moving not provoke?
Well, they're immune to weapon damage, so...
What?
Did no one pick up the Swarm class bane or whatever?
We haven't had to deal with swarms ever in this game.
This is going to be annoying.
I didn't actually know what swarms are immune to. It's just like that troop thing we fought.
Yeah, they're immune to crazy shit.
They're immune to weapon damage.
Let's see. Oh,
you have to use area of effect attacks on them.
Yeah.
Okay. So they now just deal damage as well?
Yeah, they don't. It just happens.
Cool.
So do we succeed on a knowledge check on them, and do we know like how much approximate hit points they have? Just if that's metagaming.
I mean,
we did roll up pretty high.
I mean, they're appropriately leveled as an encounter for you guys.
Okay, so this is gonna not be fun.
So, 14 damage on everyone in there.
Yep.
Plus, everyone in there needs to make a fortitude save.
Reroll if I don't make it.
You have to decide if you're going to use it before you roll it. You can't say that.
Yeah, I don't even know if 28 is going to make it. That's why
So you're saying I'm going to reroll this fortitude save with a reroll. You don't say, "Oh, I rolled well. I rolled poorly. I'm going to reroll now." You have to decide before you make the roll which one you're going to use it.
And I have to take the second one?
You take the better one of the two.
Okay. From now on, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. So it's other effects are you can look at it and say, "Oh, I want to use the reroll," but then you should take the second one even if it's worse. This is you announce it beforehand. We take the better of the two, so it's a different effect.
Okay.
So and then Octavio,
Plus 16, I think.
he is going to. Well, yeah, and I forgot to say beforehand that he was going to do the thing. So he will fail. You also need to make a will save against another effect that they have.
Okay.
What exactly? What type of thing is it?
It is It is none of the things you are immune to, and I'm wrong. It's a fortitude save.
2 fortitude saves.
Yeah.
2 fortitude.
Okay.
Not 20.
None of you are affected by the distraction ability. Octavio is affected by the poison, which yep. He's going to take dex damage.
Oh wow! Damn. So unfortunate.
Well, either you like Dex and you need it for primary ability, or it's at least to your AC, and then if it gets low enough, then you get petrified. So it's pretty bad.
So how much? He also takes the how much? 14 damage. I'll add it HP.
Yeah, 14.
And this damage cannot be reduced by any saves.
No.
So it's Octavia's turn.
Yeah.
What class is he other than Hellknight?
Fighter. He has no answer to this.
Okay. He's just gonna take a 5-foot step then.
Okay.
Let's make them so they can't attack all of us at once, at least. If it's my turn, I'm gonna take another 5-foot step over here.
That is on a table.
That is on a table. Then I'm gonna take a 5-foot step over here, and then another 5-foot step over here with my thingy.
Okay. Zenrad.
She will channel to harm.
Okay.
Selecting out her allies, obviously. For 21, will save DC 19 for half.
Okay.
And then they take 1.5. Is that how it goes?
Yes, in this case.
Damn it.
So 1.5 of 10 is 15.
Okay.
That sucks.
Flux.
I tell. So do we know how fast? Oh, I'm not sure what's the best way to do here. I have a hypnotic pattern which can possibly distract it. Other than that, I don't imagine they can be slumbered. It's not a single target.
Yeah.
Just channel to harm, maybe.
I don't have that ability.
Oh.
Yeah, we were not prepared at all for this very common eventuality. Yeah, I got nothing. Whole turn, I guess.
No, wait, since they are bees, are they affected by smoke at all?
They are not bees. And
Wasps.
they're hell wasps, so not really. Yeah. Leon.
Like you could argue.
Shit. We're just gonna move to there. That's it.
You're giving them a better turn.
Okay. So they want to get 2 people, and they have 2 different sets of 2 people they can get, so... Double fort save from Zenray and Leon, and 8 points of damage.
You should announce which one you're gonna.
Yeah, I'll do the reroll on the first one, so I'll roll 3 times. Oh wow, that was shockingly good.
So fort save, Leon, your fort saves are across the board inadequate.
Yep.
So you will be nauseated on your next turn.
Oh.
Okay.
And
That is the
you
worst
are
of-
affected
that is the-
by the poisons.
Okay.
2 points of dex damage.
Okay.
As for Zenray, those all look good.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure nauseated is like the worst effect.
It's one of the worst ones. It's worse than being staggered.
Yeah,
Panicked is arguably worse.
but it's so counterable, you know.
So
Nauseated, nothing gives it away.
Octavio will be doing his fort save. He is going to be using fortune on this. He wins. And the thing is, he has no answer to the swarm. Because he is undefined, I will thing is, they're not technically evil outsiders, so I was gonna say
attack.
I'll give him some holy water, but no. And then Ratchet's turn, but Ratchet
Who
is
just left.
Yep. So we're skipping him, Zenray.
Rinse and repeat.
Okay. Does she want to leave the swarm first?
Yeah, why not? 5, 10,
I am back.
15, 20, 25, and then... Ugh, 4 rolls.
Okay. Let's see. That's
It fails, they take 15, they take 22 with 1.5.
Take 15.
no, 21.
11 on that, so that.
Alright. So plus 7 plus 22.
Yeah, 22.
Ah, you're right.
Do you not have any area of effect damage stuff?
It's not really my specialty. I think I purposely avoided it because Henrik had that stuff. And so I just kind of let him take that. But I can't. I have opportunities to take it. I just didn't choose to take it.
Yeah, I got
Ratchet,
you.
we skipped you because you were gone, so go ahead and go now.
It's okay. I'm just gonna stay in my place. If you said smoke doesn't treat them in any way with like, I don't know.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, they live in hell, so.
Yeah, but they're breathing smoke.
There is an AOE arrow, by the way.
There is?
Yep.
What's that?
I can't remember what it's called. You can look it up though. I will move and
It's weird because I have like normal arrows, cold iron arrows, silver arrows, blunt arrows, smoke arrows. I even have like a couple of adamantine.
Leon is the one poisoned, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Remove poison, neutralize poison. Cast a level check against the DC of the poison.
Don't give them a second target. Why are you guys doing this?
Is there anything you would like to use?
I don't know if that's a rerollable ability, and I already used it, I think. So.
You did. You're right.
But I don't think it's on the list. Cast a level check. 25 against the DC.
You win.
Okay.
Leon.
I think the best course of action is
Okay,
our cleric doing damage.
Am I still nauseated or have dex?
You still have dex damage. I don't think you've moved since you failed that save. So, yeah, you're nauseated. This is the turn for which you're nauseated.
At least you can get
But
away.
he can move.
You have a move action.
All right.
was my
I'm
plan
going
for all
this
of
way.
Yeah, as long as we're all 2 squares or more apart, I think it's going to be by far the better.
I think the best course of action is you healing, she damaging. That seems.
Yeah,
good.
I definitely. That's what I was planning. Yeah, I have that ability. I have various abilities that can help. I can do lesser restoration a lot of times too.
So technically, there is a way he can get 2 targets. Flux and the bird.
Fuck! I forgot about the bird. So the bird. No, I've not been targeted yet. So that wasn't an issue last time.
Well, if the bird was gonna get targeted with it, he probably would have taken his turn on Flux's turn and moved away.
I didn't say I did it, so I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, because he's a familiar, so he.
So we'll do mine first, just to get him out of the way. Plus 10, 17, and 16.
You can. Oh no, you can't. But the bird.
That is not. So is that one? Which? So
that's 2 against both effects. No rerolls.
Okay. So that's fail. So you are affected by the poison, and you are You will be nauseated next round.
Okay. And
4 points of dex damage.
Damn. And same for my burb.
Yep. So, nauseated next round, 3 points of dex damage.
Any actual damage?
Yes, 12 I rolled up there.
12 damage. 55. Is anyone else injured?
We all are injured.
Okay, so everyone so everyone who's injured, tell me, and take 5, heal 5, and I'll take 5.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Don't take 5 from me. I'm just gonna.
It's an automatic ability. It's not something I can control. I can dismiss it if I want to, but at this point I won't.
Oh.
So
yeah, me. That's
who else?
Octavia also took damage.
Okay. So he'll heal for 5. Anyone else take damage?
Yeah, I'll take 5.
Zenray also took damage.
Yeah, so that's under 35. Okay. And then 12 will be 23. And then Zenray will heal 5.
Okay. Octavio.
And then 4 dex for me and 3 dex for the bird?
Yes.
Okay, he actually has decent dex.
So
the strength damage, he'd be paralyzed or unconscious or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, Octavio doesn't really have an answer to this, so... all he can do is just turtle up.
Do we have like a sense of like, are doing damage? Are they bloody? Are they half
They're
of them
taking
gone?
damage, but you're not up to half of them.
Oh god, I only have a few more of these left.
Ratchet.
How many do I have left?
Just stay there.
I guess 5 more.
If you would like to make maybe. I can do like 4 attacks at a time, and if they would like all hit, maybe I can take 1 point of damage out of them.
Not how that works.
Yeah, no,
I don't know, man. I'm just
testing
stuff.
It's not worth bothering with. It would be so minuscule. So
that's my turn. Zenray.
DC 19 will for 19 times 1.5.
So that's 18 plus 9. 19.
They make it, so that's 15 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Splinter clad arrows are the ones that are AoE.
Yeah.
Flux. And the bird also.
Okay, so we want to The bird is very, very not happy. The bird will fly away. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Copy. When we were like creating my character, I asked you what type of arrows I can pick up, and you kind of told me the ones you knew about.
Yeah.
Could I pick up some splinter arrows? They don't actually deal damage anyway.
They do.
Like 1d3. It's 1d3. You can't add anything on them.
God.
Because I asked what type of arrows there are, and I didn't actually know there was such a thing as splinter stuff arrows.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, so 1d3.
I mean, you can use as many arrows as you have attacks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and do I auto hit or what's the AC?
They
You
have
auto-
an AC.
I believe it's auto hit. It's a 5-foot burst.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot burst. Since it's 4 attacks, so slash roll 4.
So you have to make a DC. You'd probably hit the grid intersection. So you have to hit AC of 10. So I just roll them for the 1 mischance.
Okay, so slash roll
But not yet. On your
40,
turn.
20.
Yeah.
I did have a turn. Sure, if you want us to wait again.
On your this.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, Leon.
It's really weird because I'm always like looking for new stuff. And I haven't actually found any of those.
Leon.
I'm gonna stay where I am. Fuck it.
All right. You've successfully denied them the ability to go after more than one person. So let's see. 3 people. They'd have to go past someone to get to some of the people, and I don't think they'd do that. So 1, 2, 3. Octavio will take 9 points of damage. He will make 2 fortitude saves. V poison. V distraction. Octavio's turn. He will move. Ratchet.
Let's see. So I'm gonna roll 4d20 just for the mischance. If any of them is a natural one, I miss. One of them is a natural one.
Okay.
So 3d3, and since it's an OAE, I add half this damage again.
Yeah.
Okay. So 6 plus 3, that's 9 damage.
That happens.
Okay, and I'll remove 3 of mine.
Wait. Yeah, so I'd miss something. It actually doesn't take 9 damage. They have. You would have known this from the knowledge check, so because they also have DR good.
Yep.
Oh god.
How much is it? The damage reduction?
It's
Probably
10.
10.
Yeah. So
Holy shit.
this wouldn't do it. It wouldn't work anyway.
Yeah, sure. I'll also mark off the arrows. I shot them.
Zenray.
That was a good idea, but
Keep channeling.
21
Just
DC for half. Fail, so they take 31. That's
31.
30 decent
Yeah,
chunk.
that's pretty good chunk.
Yeah.
My turn. Who
What
else
is your burb? Yeah, there it is.
right down there? Who is injured right now?
I am
Down
injured.
a few.
Okay, everyone down at least 5. Let me know.
Yeah.
I am down at least a 5, so.
Okay, it's another. And so the nauseated effect, is there a duration on that?
It's a single round.
Okay, I already took
Oh,
my
okay.
nauseated action, so I'm unnauseated.
By the way, you
You need the
dropped,
channel for me.
you lost the chant that round.
No,
Good point. I did move. But I get a 1 round gimme of duration.
Right, yeah, because it lasts 2 rounds.
Yeah. So I'll continue the chant as a move, and then sorry. So Leon, Humam, and then anyone else down?
Octavio, and
Okay.
probably.
She's not down 5, so that doesn't trigger.
Okay.
So that's 15. So he's down to 20. So he really wants to channel. So everyone else, make sure you write that down so I don't want to keep that in mind. So 86, so he heals back 25, as well as anyone else. So hopefully everyone's much better off.
Cool.
And
back to full.
Probably Zamra as well.
That just barely. Awesome. Top her off.
And turn for Leon.
Nauseated only lasts 1 round, which means I'm gonna move this way.
Just stay where you are, it's not that.
That's it.
Its turn. 5 people who it doesn't have to pass someone else to get to, so do.
Cool.
It's kind of fortunate because he does have the good shave. I shave that, and I will go ahead and have him use the fortune on that other save because he doesn't have any other use for it. So yeah, he's gonna win and take 14 points of damage. His turn.
5 foot step, probably.
Yeah.
Or just move, it's your call. You can move him.
Well, may as well move here. Yeah. Ratchet.
Here's a 4d20.
Keep in mind that the damage reduction will apply separately to each individual attack, so it is, unless you have some way of getting through DR10...
I have cluster shot.
Ah, that is true. So, yeah, that's quadruple.
4d3s.
Do you have weapon special?
Okay.
I suppose you don't have weapon specialization, so...
It doesn't apply, it doesn't apply. Weapon specialization and deadly aim and all that stuff, it doesn't apply to damage. So 8 plus 4, so that's 12 damage. So I took 2 points. Yay!
Yeah, and you actually do 3 points.
No, the 2 points I think was including the 1.5, right?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, because it's 8 plus 4.
Okay.
8 plus 4 is 12.
Right.
12 minus...
Right, I get it.
And I marked 4 arrows.
Ugh, shitty roll.
Oh my god.
She is almost out of channels. 2 left after that.
Is 19?
That meets the DC.
So half of 13 is 6.
Yep.
Half again is 9.
Is 9.
You are making meaningful progress, by the way. Flux.
But we're quickly running out of resources. How's everyone else looking on HP?
I'm full.
Octavio. Everyone's else is full. Okay, I'll single target heal. Actually, yeah, I don't know.
Octavio is not full.
Octavio is not full.
Octavio is full. I've been keeping track of his HP.
He took 14 damage. Just.
Oh yeah, he just took 14 damage. Yeah. So he'll heal a 5 and you take a 5.
Yep. 40. So that brings him to under 9. So he's probably fine for now. I'll single target heal and hopefully he's okay for another round.
Yeah. He's more than okay. He's like minus like 4.
Yeah. So it heals back 9 for me. So it gets me good part of the way there. Okay. Enchant, that's my turn. Oh, I guess yeah, my bird lost the in his panic he lost the fortune effect, but he doesn't really care anymore.
Yeah. Leon.
I'm just gonna stick here. Yeah.
Okay. He's been picking on Octavio, so I'm gonna keep him doing that. So poison, distraction, damage. Octavio moves here. Ratchet.
I'm gonna use a haste just to apply more attacks because I have cluster shots. So here's 5d, 5d20. Anyway, yes, no, actual 20. So slash roll 5d3. That's gonna be 9 plus half of it, which is 4. So 13. Yeah. 13 points of damage. 3 points of damage.
That happens. Zenray.
And 5 arrows.
One of her few remaining channels. A couple remaining channels. Ooh, good roll. Come on, fail, 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 fail. Awesome. 30 points of damage.
The last of them fall to the ground.
Thank God. She still has one channel left.
God.
So
Agonizing.
That was definitely going to be picking up some AoE stuff. That's a complete lapse of judgment.
I'll pick up like another 100 arrows and see more rollings on the damage of them.
Yeah, if you had, like without the DR, it would have been pretty
back off, kitty.
Pretty effective.
And
also have a kitty. That's Darbo's thing.
Right.
No, he's in here bugging me.
Octavio could use a heal.
Yeah, I'll just channel now that it's over.
Doesn't your bird have a regeneration? He can just heal like
he heals DR. He has one fast healing.
So given the time, I'm going to declare a break. Hopefully during that break we'll get most of a character sheet up for Octavio so we can have actual stats.
All right, cool. Back shortly.
Good stuff. Let's play.
Hello.
Okay, so to make a character.
I am back.
All right, I just got back as well. I need to find a spare character because I don't have the writing a physical one is faster and easier than using a editable than using one of the computerized editable ones.
Okay.
Though I say that. That's forgetting that Mythweavers exists. So, I'm gonna go there.
Mythweaver is the best. Mythweaver is the best.
So, he has stats based on 15 point buy, and as so to counter that fact, I'm going to give him 13 levels, so that he's of equal power to you in practice.
Okay.
And he will have, or do you know what? I might just give. I think just giving him the extra wealth. Oh, I need to name character. I do not want 13th age. I want Pathfinder. Stupid alphabetical order. So, I'm looking at his stats from when he was 8th level. He is Fighter 5, Hell Knight 3. Being the Lictor, he is inclined to take only Hell Knight levels, so he will be
Hell Knight 6.
No, 7. No, 8, because I said he was going to be 13. Or no, he'll be 12th level. Yeah, he should be. So we're going to go Fighter. So we're going to go 5/7.
Mm-hmm.
Now, his ability scores as of level 8 are, and I see no shit on there. His ability scores as of level 8 are, let's see, 16, 8, 16, int is 10, wisdom is 12, Ka is 14. He would get a +1, which I'm going to drop into strength as a formality, but it doesn't actually increase his modifier. So for wealth, I'm giving him full PC wealth. So character wealth by level for a 12th level character is 108,000.
Wasn't that 108? I thought it was 183. Where?
For a 12th level character, it's 108,000 according to the chart here.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So, his skill ranks don't matter for now. Saves, because I can do it, I'll use fractional advancement because I can do fractional advancement in my head. For 12 levels, that would be, the base would be, it's 2 plus half, so the base would be 8 for his fort. Reflex, it's bad in both cases, so the base would be 4.
Wait, what were we doing?
I'm calculating his saves.
Don't you just add the saves on top of each other? That's how we read it in the core rulebook.
Yes, but I don't have the Hell Knight table in front of me, so I'm doing the math in my head for what it should be.
One sec, I'll pull it up. I'll take care of the saves, do something else while I pull it for you.
Yeah. And I'm, so, let's see, and then he gets bad saves from his fighter levels, so that would only be a 1. And then I think he gets goodwill saves from his Hell Knight levels, so that'll be a,
No, it's... Okay, so let's see. So for the fortitude, it's gonna be 4 plus 4, so that's 8 for fortitude as a base.
yeah.
And for reflex, it's gonna be 2 plus 1, which is 3 as a base.
Okay.
And then
At 7th
3
level.
for will as well. At will is also 3. That's base for all of their.
On the Hell Knight?
The Helmet. The Helmet at 7th level, the Helmet is 2 for will save.
Okay, and the fighter would get 1. Right, so.
Okay.
So, for his magic shit, he is 2-weapon. I decided a second ago. I decided earlier he has a +4 strength con. So
and a +3 save. Cloak resistance.
Belt of physical might. I know off the top of my head the cloak of resistance. You guys have craft wondrous item, right?
We do, but since our scheduling is so bad, I don't know if you would have him crafted before the thing or after.
I'm gonna go ahead and give him crafting benefits.
Okay.
Partially to make up for his lower stats. So the cloak of resistance.
And since we have like an order, so they can probably just craft it.
Cloak of resistance +3, and I'll add that magic mod to all of his saves. Now, for his weapon, this is where we're going to make some kind of creative decisions. So he has and would still be using his +1 halberd, but he would have doubtless upgraded it. So let me pull up the price table for that. Given his personality, he's inclined toward defensive-oriented abilities, and simple bonuses. So I think he's the kind of person who would tend to either just get straight numerical bonuses, or he might get the defending special property, but I don't like the defending special property, so I'm just gonna have him just have numerical bonuses.
That was my thought.
Yeah, I am not going to bother taking into account the fact that he bought some of this gear before he would have crafting. I'm going to assume he had crafting back then because he's in the Hell Knight Order, just to save time and effort. So I certainly think that given the half price, he can afford a plus. Actually, he is going to get a weapon property because he can get up to +6 and afford that, given that his lifeblood is his weapon. So he's going to grab that. So he's going to get a +1 property. He wants... Let me check this Guardian property. Or he's a... So we have a couple options here. We have Merciful. We have Menacing. We have... I don't think he needs Menacing. I feel like given he's a lawful good Hell Knight, I'm going to say he'll have a Merciful property on his thing. So it's going to be 72, which is actually 36,000, and then 300, and then the cost of the halberd is negligible. So minus 300 because the weapon itself was not crafted, and then minus 32,103 minus 32 is 100 minus 29 is 71. So for a +5 merciful halberd. For his armor, it is Hell Knight plate, which is 2,000. Masterwork is another 150, and
I think it's already added in for the Masterwork.
Yeah, I'll go with that. So I know that for that, +10 armor would be 100,000. He can't afford that. +5 armor would be 25,000. Though actually, +10 armor, the crafting halved. He can afford that if he skimps himself in other areas. But I know, before we proceed, we know he has the belt, so let's grab the price for that belt of physical might before we continue. I might retcon retcon that he didn't have it, and I'll just accept the result if I find that it's way more expensive than I remembered it being. But he can afford it. So it's 20,000 to craft such a belt. So that leaves him with 51 left. So belt +4 strength con, and I will raise the ability scores currently, so a 21 strength and a 20 constitution. He will then, for his armor, let's see.
I would rather you have him have it as an adamantine with lower bonus. Probably.
He's using the Hell Knight armor he was wearing before. He will upgrade it rather than, so he cannot. He doesn't get to change the material or anything. He's already done with it. It's +1 Hell Knight plate, so he can only go up from there. Both my philosophy regarding this and his likely philosophy regarding this is going to be toward a numerical bonus first. So so it's going to be +5 before it's anything else. So let's get the armor special abilities up so I have the price table for this just to make it easier to keep track. So he's having all of these numbers because he has crafts available to him. If he gets a, let's see.
He does have a really bad hatred for fire, so he might take energy resistance. Just saying.
Where do you get the idea he has a bad hatred for fire?
He always said that whenever I mention it. You always say, don't do anything with fire whenever I mention fire in the game.
No. That's because you're saying you want to burn shit down. And he doesn't want you to burn buildings down because that's arson.
No, I was talking about burning paintings in that particular.
Right, because fire is dangerous. He doesn't have some special... what I will say, however, is that if he were to grab +8 armor, it would be 64, so it would be 32 after crafting, so it would be 34 after the fact that it's Hell Knight. And he can afford that, so we're going to go with that, so that would leave 18,000 gold, and that's for +5 defending full Hell Knight plate, and the reason for defending is because that's the one that gives you damage reduction.
Cool.
So he has DR5 magic, so, and a armor bonus of 14, and so he has 18,000 left. Now, I'm going to, actually, I think he could raise his AC more with with amulets and rings if he were to drop the defending. So I don't think that would actually be worth it. So instead of that 3,400 for 34,000, I'm gonna give that back.
Actually, for 7,500, he can get a +2 bonus to attacks because of gloves of dueling. Since he's a fighter, he gets a +2 to weapon training bonus, and he already has a +1 training bonus, so it becomes a +3.
What does that item cost?
7,500.
Is that after having it?
After having it, yes.
Okay, so gloves of dueling.
Yep.
So 75.
He also has a +4 to Thunder.
Okay. So 51,300. I'm getting a calculator up. Minus 7,500 equals. So 43,800 is what he's got left. We still need to account for his armor. So let's do that before doing anything more. I would say, looking at the the thing is, the magic weapon property or the magic armor properties are all shit. So I would say for now, I'm just gonna have him grab +5 full plate, which under these circumstances is going to be 14,500. 500. So 29,000 gold left. So +5 Hell Knight plate. For the Amulet of Natural Armor. 9,000 for a +3, 16,000 for a +4, which I don't think is worth it. So
should be enough.
And so that's Amulet of Natural Armor +3. So 3 natural. What else? He could do this. He could make the same exchange again for a Ring of Protection +3. That wouldn't stack with it.
Ring of Protection is not half price.
Okay. He won't grab one then.
He should be able to get a Ring of Protection +1 for half price, because we did have one before. So you're probably like just giving it to him instead of buying one.
Okay. So Ring of Protection +1 is 2,000, so that would be 1,000.
Because we did pick up one from loot.
Okay.
How much ability score damage does he have?
Currently 2 points.
That's gone.
Okay.
What are you doing exactly? Last Restoration?
I have a Wand of Lesser Restoration. I was spamming to just cover all of that for everyone. I think just the 3 of us had the abilities. Leon, did you have any ability score?
Yeah. I had 2 decks.
Oh, okay. That's gone as well.
So, Headband of Alluring Charisma. All of his Hell Knight shit is based on Charisma, so he's gonna grab one of those. For 8,000, he could grab a +4 to his Charisma.
His mental stats are probably... Actually, he is the leader, so he probably does value mental stats.
Yeah. So, I mean, his Hell Knight shit is based off of that, so 8,000. So let's add, so that's that. So Charisma is now all big and stuff. Smite Chaos in particular makes that useful.
I'm seeing bad.
Let me check what other gear he has in here. Masterwork Composite Longbow. Yeah, the thing is, the other gear is not really worthwhile. I'll assume he's used those Merciful Arrows. I'll still give him the Masterwork Composite Longbow. Actually, what I'll do is I'll give him a weaker. Let's see. He's at 11,300 now. I'll give him a weaker composite longbow, so it'll be, let's see. So the base price is 100, plus 300 for being masterwork, plus 2,000 for being +1, plus, or well, only 1,000 because craft magic arms and armor, and it also is adaptive, because that's much cheaper than getting a higher strength bonus, or it's better than getting a higher strength bonus. So that's an extra 500. So 1900 for a adaptive composite longbow. So he has 9,400 gold left. What else would he be interested in? Circlet of Persuasion.
He already has a headband.
The Circlet of Persuasion is not a headband.
Oh, okay. So that's weird, but yeah.
I mean, it would be useless if it were a headband, because headbands that aren't the one are useless.
Yeah. Did he pick up the of dueling, by the way?
Yes. So 2,250. So 7,150. Circlet of Persuasion. The gloves of, or the eyes of keen sight, I think they are. I might be wrong. Eyes.
The one that gives a +5 to perception?
Yeah. There's two. There's Eyes of the Eagle, and then there's the Eyes of Keen sight.
Keen sight
Is the...
Keen sight is one. It's cheaper and better, but you have to wear them both at once, or else you're stunned. Eyes of the Eagle are just +2 instead of +5, and you can, there's no penalty if something happened to them.
Yeah, Eyes of Keen Sight are not what I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna go eye slot Pathfinder.
Just do wondrous items and go to the eye slot.
That's what I'm doing. Lenses of Detection.
Why? Oh, cool. What does that do?
It's +5 to perception checks, plus there's another benefit, I forget what it is, but it's at this point, with this order of magnitude of gold, it's better. So that's
sure.
Let's see, it's 7,150 minus 1,750. So he has 5,400 left and has the Eyes of Keen Sight.
Alright, I've got to be off.
Damn. That sucks.
Well, there was a warning earlier, so...
Yeah.
Give your sheet to Kevin.
Yep. Just gonna throw it in general here, in Hell's Rebels chat.
Okay. So he has 5,400 gold left.
Alright guys, we'll catch you later.
Alright.
See you Wednesday, maybe?
Yeah, definitely Wednesday.
For other wondrous items, there's
Copy, if there is no need to put him at 0 GP since he is an NPC after all.
Yeah, alright, yeah, we can finish that part later. Only other thing I do want to make sure we have settled is feats.
Second discipline.
Okay, I'll get feats.
I have to. Yeah, you get feats. I have 2 second disciplines that I think he would like. Either command, which allows him to do greater command as a spell-like ability, using his character level as his caster level, or fearsomeness, which allows him to make an intimidate check within 10 feet of him, and they become frightened if they fail. Whatever. I don't know how intimidate works. I don't know what they have to do to counter it. Maybe I will save.
So I would say, I guess At what level of fear did you say fearsomeness inflicted? Is it just demoralizing them?
No, they become frightened. They have to flee. A Hellknight who uses Intimidate skill to cause a creature within 10 feet to become shaken can cause that creature to become frightened.
Okay. I'll look.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
I'll look through the others. For now, it's not quite important enough. Let's see. So, in terms of feats,
Power attack.
Well, yeah, no, there's a bunch already here, so I'll add them. So power attack. I don't know how he has improved critical. I guess maybe he took his fighter levels out of order, so.
Yeah.
Though he can't have because he doesn't have enough of them. I'll just add that there then.
At 5th level for a human, he should have 7 feats, then a... Then 1, 2.
Critical halberd, iron will and improved iron will. Vital strike, weapon focus. Weapon specialization and alertness. So he doesn't have enough fighter levels to go for, so he gets 2 more feats. So I'm gonna say he should get intimidating prowess.
What does it do?
You add your strength bonus to intimidate checks as well as your charisma bonus. So it's a +5.
And it's a +5.
Yeah.
Maybe give him persuasive, which gives him a +6. Or is it a +4? Or focus, which also works for intimidate. Because that gives him more bonus. Or you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah. I was thinking that maybe it would be I was thinking that maybe his other feat would be so this other feat is for when he got to 11th level. Because I don't want him to be over specialized. Do you know what? I think persuasive works.
He does have charisma.
All right.
It should be a +4 since he's more than 10 levels in, and he probably has more than 10 in ranks in.
Yeah. So the only thing that leaves us to do is calculate the actual attack bonus for the +5 merciful halberd, which so 5 + 12 + 5 is 20, -4 is 16.
Did you add a plus weapon focus?
No. 17/12/7, and the weapon training. So it's 2.
+3.
Okay, so
it's weapon training, which gives them +1. Then the item that gives them +2 on top of it, so it's a +3.
Okay, so 20, 15, 10. For the damage, it's 1d10 plus
5 from strength.
5.
Or is it? It's 2-handed, right? So double.
Yes. No, not double. Just 1.5. So 7.
Yeah.
Power attack will give him another, because it's 2-handed.
12.
It'll give him another 12. Weapon specialization gives him another 2. Weapon training gives him another 3. The weapons magic bonus itself gives him another 5. And is that all the bonuses he would get?
The weapon training bonus, do you count that in?
I included that.
Okay, I can't think of anything else.
So he does 1d10 plus 29 damage with a crit threat of 19 to 20.
By the way, that's the damage is not plus 12. It's a plus 8 because his penalty is -4. I made a mistake, and I made a mistake calculating my damage earlier. So I was doing my.
Because it's a two-handed weapon, he gets more.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry.
So, and we will and let's continue while I calculate his we'll just do that real quick. His HP is
85, the one that you had.
85 is on there, but that's going to be wrong because his con bonus is higher. So, 10 plus all the others are d10s. So what we'll do is 5.5 times 11 minus 0.5 plus 10 plus his con bonus, which is 5 times his level, which is 12. 5 times 12 is 60. So yeah, I'd been underselling him in the HP department. He should have 130 of the things.
Cool.
All right, that should be everything at least that we immediately need.
Octavio is such a good guy.
Yeah.
I love him.
Kevin, do you have Leon's sheet?
Kevin.
Yes, I do. I'm not sure if I understand it well enough to play it, but we can give it a try.
Yeah. He runs up to things and hits them.
No, he runs just about things and.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so let's get Octavio over here. Stand behind me. You guys can give us control of his token.
I do not.
Let me do that. Okay, so I have to go edit the character settings for that. Which I will do. Edit. So.
By the way, I recommend if any dead tokens on the map, just so we can calculate the loot that we're getting later on.
The Bone Devils themselves don't have loot.
Of course. Later on, probably.
Yeah, because they're outsiders.
Before we already killed. Yeah. Okay.
So, which door?
First of all, perception.
Okay.
To trap. If my 30, first of all.
Okay. 18.
And if my Kevin would like to help me.
I suppose I could do that.
I suppose you can. There's first door and second door, so 31 and 30.
You detect no traps.
What about you, Kevin? Do you detect any traps?
I detect all the traps.
Actually, you don't detect any.
Okay. So this door is locked. So here's a disabled place for the first one. Actually, any sounds with that perception?
Yeah, there's something inside.
Buzzing or normal?
Not buzzing. Or maybe it's kind of buzzing, but it's a fundamentally different buzzing.
No, comprehensible language, because I do speak.
No.
Okay.
Zenrai says that if we see another one of those, we run because she cannot do that again.
Yeah. So I'm gonna disable device to unlock the door, then step back, let Octavio step in. If you can give us control of Leon, that would be great.
I gave Kevin.
Yeah, I see it now.
Kevin, you have to move him.
Yeah.
This large
I get it.
This large circular.
And yeah, he opens the door. If you would allow us to see inside.
This large circular chamber is bare, save for a single lectern not far from the only door. No book sits upon the lectern, but the wood appears scorched. In the center of the room, a softly glowing pentagram flickers on the floor. You can roll spellcraft if you want.
We would like to see it.
Yeah, but while I'm revealing it to you, because that takes time, you can roll spellcraft.
Isn't it literally just reveal in the thingy?
Well, you're not
You
gonna...
select what you want to reveal.
No, so this is the map from hell. So in order to get it to roughly map onto the circle, I have to click, 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 basically make a mini-sided polygon to approximate a circle.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Yeah, but it takes 20-30 seconds.
Sure. So 29 perception, spellcraft?
It is a magic circle against law.
Okay.
Inward facing.
Is anyone affected by that in our party?
No one in the party is affected by that because no one in the party is a summoned outsider.
Okay.
It's trapped inside, basically, or is it like defending itself inside?
I think the way it works, if I yeah. Yeah, the way normally magic circles against law would trap them inside the circle. I think the circle is bigger than the visible thing you're seeing there because the text of its tactics imply that it can go anywhere in this room.
Okay.
So roll initiative.
So, okay. So it's chaotic?
No. Magic circle against law. It is a devil.
So the thing inside of it is chaotic.
No. Against law.
The thing inside of it is lawful, and it's trapping it.
Yes.
The circle is out of it. So,
and for Leon as well. And Octavio.
Yeah, sure, I'll roll it. Plus.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it on the sheet. That's weird.
Pretty sure he had the macros. I'll try to scroll up a bit.
Yeah. I mean, check for improved initiative, and if not, use his dex.
Mm-hmm.
He probably has improved initiative because of the bonus feats.
Yeah.
I still don't get toughness. It's literally just 1 hit point per level.
That's as much as a +2 bonus to your constitution.
Yeah, just get a +2 constitution.
Yeah, but there's not a feat that lets you do... Well, there is, but it's cheesy bullshit, and most people don't know about it.
Okay, let's call it
+4.
The bloodline cheese bullshit. Even that you have to be relatively high level for that to work.
Yeah, sure.
Leon gets to go first.
That was my test. 13.4 is his actual.
Okay. Ratchet gets to go first.
Okay, so let's do a 5-foot step over here.
Yeah, you have him.
Yeah, okay. So here is a 4-round attack. First attack has the fortune thingy and the entanglement. So does a 23 hit? Actually, it's a 24 because of point blank shot. He is within 30.
Honey, no. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll roll d20.
Okay.
20. That's also probably a no.
This fellow has an actual goddamn AC.
21 does not hit, 24 does not hit, 23 does not hit. That's it. That's all my turn.
They're all clustered. That's really interesting. All your iterators are clustered, like, really close.
Happens, but sometimes just by chance. So
Yeah.
this guy wins in the tie with Zenrai. And let's see. We do not have a way of turning ourselves invisible. So we are going to actually, and we don't want to walk over all the way over there. So yeah, Cone of Cold can get these two. Not gonna. Should he use that though? That's at will, so he'll go ahead and do it. It's better than walking over to the edge of the room and attacking you.
So save is
reflex saves here.
$29.
That's gonna be victory. Octavio's is +5.
There you go. Slash roll d20 +5 for Octavio. 7. He failed.
Yep. And let me check its caster level. Okay. So this is cold damage if that treats anyone special.
Wow, 54 points of damage for Octavio. None for me though.
Okay. And seeing your stupid improved precise shot, he's puddling up here.
Sure. You could try that.
Zenrai.
It's not like I can take 5 steps.
I shall hold your turn.
Flux.
I will move.
You can move through spaces, so just.
I'll move to there and chant.
Don't think you meant to move Zenrai like that.
It's been, I don't know, it's been more sensitive. I've been screwing more today than I usually do. Anyway, that's my turn.
Leon.
He will probably move over. He'll probably move to him and attack.
5.
Yeah. I mean, he can move 4
And
and attack, so.
And he's gonna apply Vital Strike since it's a thingy.
20. I think he has a reach weapon.
Yes. And he Vital Strikes, so.
Yeah. So that would be. Let me look up his attacks. Plus 22. I'm sure I'm missing something important, but crit threat. Yeah, the other end of the spectrum for that. And then that will be 3d6 plus 13.
Okay. I'm surprised that his reach weapon only does. How does it do 3d6 points of damage with Vital Strike?
I
think that the Vital Strike is 66. That's separate, so I can roll it together.
Okay.
So that would be 96 total.
What the hell?
I doubt that's correct, but it's about it's not outrageous, so I'll accept it.
Mm-hmm.
Given the final result.
Does all the damage go through?
No, it does not.
Is it a +3 probably? It doesn't say.
That would not make the difference.
Okay. If it's +4, then it might, but +3, I'm not sure.
Octavio.
1, 2, 3. Probably. You can move through his.
He will provoke from the thing. It is going. Yeah, it has spear. Let me see if it has power attack. It has power attack, and power attack is good, so he wants to use that. So -4 plus numbers. The net result of this is 1d20 plus 7. He misses. So Octavio plus 20 with power attack calculated in.
D20 plus 20.
Yes.
And he has critical strike.
He does. So
1d10 plus.
No, 2d10 plus 29.
34 damage, which he takes. 14 over, yes.
Yeah. Ratchet.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step over here. Let's see if I have any. Nope, not even. Actually, I do have one. Yeah, so I can hit him. So 5-foot step, front attack. First attack has the fortune.
Okay.
20. Am I within 30 feet? He is, so 29 to hit.
29 will not hit.
29 will not hit. Impressive. 36 to hit.
That
37. Flash roll. 24 plus 1 plus 2, since he's the evil outsider, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. That's it. He takes 27 damage, which is probably 17.
That does not get him down.
So, that's my turn.
Okay.
Don't you want to re-roll your money shot attack?
Oh yeah, I do. Sorry, lots.
Okay.
Nope.
That also misses, yeah.
Aw, shame.
Yeah, I know.
So, I guess we're going to unleash against Octavio. Our melee full attacks. So, let's, though, wait a second. We have... Yeah, he has cleave, but it's not worth it compared to how many attacks he gets with his full attack.
Yep.
So, 19 will not hit Octavio with the spear. 31 will hit Octavio with the spear. Let me see if that's a crit threat. It in. That's not going to kill him, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the other attack. 19, so one spear hit is 2d6 plus, it's a spear, not a long spear, so it's a one-handed weapon. So that's 6 plus 18, plus cold. Cold doesn't...
You can use it in two hands since it's a one-handed.
He's been... Let me see if it's calculated as though he is. It is totally, so that's, instead of 18, that's 22. Cold doesn't treat Octavio special, so it's 35 points of damage. And Octavio needs to make a fortitude save. His bonus is plus 16.
He can reroll it. He rerolls it.
No, that's not how that works.
I'm not the one actually controlling him.
Yeah. Though I forgot, he should have used it at the beginning of his last turn, so I will allow it for that reason, because logically he should use it at some point. But that, so he is
34.
Yeah, he is not affected by slow. And the thing still has a bite and a tail, but they're unlikely to hit. So this is mostly a formality. Bite, tail. And 5-foot step. No, wait, that's retarded. Why would he do that? Zinrai. Oh, and he's not been hit with in a certain kind of weapon, so he seems to heal a little. Zenrai.
Kevin.
Sorry, I was muted.
We know.
5, 10, 15.
Note that Octavio is running low on the
20
HP.
damage.
It's possible that a full attack would kill him.
Probably the enemy is probably gonna die before he gets that pressure.
Yeah.
Good to know. 5. Move to there. Knowledge. She doesn't have good knowledge, so not even worth it.
It would be planes.
She can try it. Just to determine the DR, whatever that is. She does have ranks in that.
It's DR good. 10.
He mentioned that we need to hit him with a certain type of weapon. 10 doesn't get it.
Which is good.
No.
Which is good. Hit him with good. It disables it.
What can she do? Is he holding a weapon? No.
Yes.
The Burning Storm. I need to figure out how that works because the way it reads is confusing to me. How it's actually supposed to work.
Okay. Burning Disarm. If you succeed at the reflex save, you drop your weapon and take no damage. If you fail the reflex save, you take damage and drop your weapon. If you're immune to fire or don't take damage from the roll from the die roll, Puppy roll that he does not even have to make the reflex save because you're not gonna take damage.
Right. So.
Because if you're immune to fire, then the weapon burning you doesn't do anything.
Doesn't burn you. Doesn't burn you.
So it's not gonna. The idea is that you drop it because it hurts like a hot potato, and if fire doesn't hurt you, then.
It's a third level spell, so that would be.
But
DC
yeah,
18.
no reason not to try burning disarm.
She'll try something else. She'll try blindness, deafness. Try to make him blind. DC 18 fortitude.
Roll spell resistance. I will work on the fortitude save. That's
10. She has to roll really well, I'm sure. There's bad chance.
That does pass through a spell resistance. Here's his fort save.
Okay, fuck.
Damn.
That's your turn.
You should just go in and slumber it already. Should have done that the first turn.
I am hampered by my want to buff my allies.
Why? We're only up against one.
But as soon as I stop it, I can never do it again for the whole day.
Once he drops fortune on you, he can't bring it back up.
But
so,
you have a turn that you can just drop it, right?
I already used that. I used that against the swarm.
Oh, you only have it once. You can just like drop it.
So once per day. I think eventually I get another one, but
it'll.
No, there's 5 foot step won't get me to where I want to be for anything. So I'll have to move and chant.
Sure.
Okay.
To there.
Okay. Leon.
He's gonna with a plus 16. I think that weapon is. What was the bonus? Kept the sheet.
35 to hit.
That will.
For 44 damage.
I'm gonna decide he 5 foot steps here to get a clear shot.
Okay.
44 damage.
Knowledge check. Planes. I want to do that. 33 planes.
Cool.
So this is an ice devil. Regeneration 5, good weapons, good spells. DR 10 good, spell resistance 24. It is immune to fire. That's weird. I guess just because it's a devil. You'd think it would be vulnerable to fire, but immune, fire, cold, poison, resistance 10, acid. A hit from its spear or tail can, if you fail a fortitude save, affects you from a slow spell for a very short time. And a bunch of ice-themed spell-like abilities, including Wall of Ice, Cone of Cold, and Ice Storm.
Sure.
its spear is a +1 frost spear, which is lootable.
Cool.
It's for a large size creature.
Even cool. Literally cool. Rose, you know? Yeah.
Quite cool. Anyways.
Everybody chill.
Flux, do you have
I
any?
hate that.
He doesn't have anything else to do, I think. So
Nope.
Octavio, attacks are 20, 15, and 10. So 20, that'll hit. 15, that won't hit. 10, that won't hit. So he only gets to do it once. He would have used the thing on the thing. So on the chance, yeah, if it had crit threaded. But
Should have used it on the yeah.
So this is 1d10 plus 29 damage. 37, so it takes. And we need to not forget about, and I'll roll the other one, about the non-lethal damage as well.
Cool. Yeah, we're merciful buddies. Cool.
Wretched, kill it.
For on the attack. Here you go. I'm adding a +4 instead of plus thing for damage. Does a 20? That's a 26. Does a 27 hit? I don't think so.
It does not.
Okay, then I'm gonna reroll it.
To be clear, you don't get to check. Like, this is the last time I'll allow that. You need to declare before you roll.
I always say I'm fine. From now on, I'm always using it on my minutes. Okay.
Okay.
It's like the most great that is.
It makes sense. Yeah, it's your biggest hit.
So, 18 should be able to hit. So that's 50 damage. If 50 damage takes it down, just.
Yeah.
But it has regeneration.
That's true. Do you have a way of
Yeah, I have a way. Zenri can do it on her next turn.
Okay, then we'll just assume that happens.
Okay.
Because it wouldn't regenerate enough to get back up.
Gotcha. So it's trivial at that point. Yeah, she has the Envoy of Balance is a cool ability where you can give someone alignment-based ability to overcome alignment-based DR.
Cool.
Okay.
So we need Octavio healed.
How much is he down?
A lot, like 100.
Immediately after you
forgot about
complete
that.
your attack, we roll the D4. The very special D4 gets a high roll, and a thing is going to happen. You hear the bells. You know that the this has been established earlier. I don't know that I've done a good job reminding you of it. The bells in the Church of Asmodeus ring at random times when there should seemingly be no one around to ring them. This is a thing that happens and that everyone kind of knows happens.
I have the trait where I'm interested in that.
Yeah. Well, they ring. And a bad thing is going to happen to you.
Oh, shit.
Which bad thing, we don't know. Okay.
Find out.
Oh, no. No. So, I need everyone to make a will save.
I'm gonna reroll it just in case.
Okay.
I've declared it for you, Mr. Declare. So I think now I'm gonna roll again. 17.
So, this is not an enchantment effect. What you see is, suddenly, you go from the environment you're in to seeing around yourself a horrifying hellscape. And you see an image, burnt, tortured, covered in lashes and scars. But when you look closely, you realize it's you.
It's me.
Wow.
So.
Is that a fear effect?
Holy shit, it is.
God damn it, Puppy! Puppy, come on!
Yeah.
It's still funny.
It was Phantasmal Killer too, by the way.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like looking at it. Ah, cool thing. Can we just go kill stuff now? As this spell is happening?
Well, so you have now cleared out this wing of the, church, and we only have 2 people here.
Yeah,
and it's 4 o'clock.
Actually,
if you would like to heal our friendly Octavio.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's a good way. 8d6. Does 21 get him? Good.
Not even close.
Not even close.
He has 131. He has 60. He has 62 out of 130.
Let's do what do you think? Let's do 44. 48 plus 4. Another 22.
Okay, so
that's wrong. That's for cure light wounds.
Yeah, from now on, just use like individual spells.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Don't use channels. Use individual spells. Like
the only reason I use channels so much is I have a fuck ton of them and I never use them. And so it's better
okay, then yeah, just.
But now that Zenray is down low, I'm using consumable stuff because I don't want to run out.
Yeah. So he's still pretty low. He still needs like still needs more.
Damn.
Yeah, he has 130. He's like down 32. Plus 25. He's down like 7 points. Maybe just give him a cure light wound if you have one.
Those were all cure light wounds. So we spent I assume we had the time to spend a minute just doing that. That should be good enough for now.
Yeah, if you would like to give him like one more shot.
No, he's good. He's fine.
Okay. Still down 4 points, you know? Just saying. Those 4 points can make the difference.
Oh, he would have healed 5 from TP full. And the channel would have gotten me up to full. So that'll make up the difference.
Sure. Okay, so let's clutter up all in one place.
4, 8, 12.
So we can end the game for tonight. Hopefully our guns rogue is gonna join us.
That'd be nice.
It was a fun game. Fun session.
Yeah. So there's about let's see. Looking around, there's downstairs, there's basically 2 more wings that size, plus the central room, and then upstairs there's another wing that's really in practice is like half again as big as that.
Damn.
Oh, I know what we should do. We should you should give us the loot for this guy and for the 4 guys upstairs.
Yeah, I'll give you. I'll do the loot for.
And any rooms that we've discovered.
Yeah. I think any loose loot I've given you. All that there is the equipment. So multiply everything I'm about to list by 4. This is what the Asmodean priests had.
They're pretty martial for priests.
Yeah. Well, they are clerics.
Their spells?
Their spells were just all kind of non-applicable to the situation.
Oh, okay.
So, other than Fireball, which they used, each of them has 3 potions of Cure Moderate Wounds.
Okay.
2 potions of Cure Serious Wounds.
Okay.
Plus 1 chainmail.
So wait, 4 potions. Each of them had 4 potions?
Each of them had 3 potions of Cure Moderate Wounds, so 12 in total. Each of them had 2 potions of Cure Serious Wounds, so 8 in total.
Uh-huh.
Each of them had plus 1 chainmail,
Uh-huh.
A +1 light steel shield.
This one, light steel shield. Uh-huh.
Each of them had a +1 heavy mace.
Okay.
A silver holy symbol of Asmodeus.
Won't bother with those.
And
It's
then,
silver, so it's probably worth a couple of GPs.
yeah. And then 20 GP, 6 silver pieces, and 7 copper pieces.
Yeah, just ignore that.
So
How much silver and copper? I got the gold.
6 silver and 7 copper.
Okay. And everything else I got was scrolls for loot. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Let me just double check the
other ones.
yeah, the Ice Devil also had some
Oh wait, large size spear.
had a large size +1 frost spear.
So it counts as a cost.
Got it?
Inquisitor Bone Dough, no treasure in that one. One other thing. So, an investigation of the lectern confirms what appears to be the cover of a book scorched into the wooden top. Markings feature a fiendish skull and other patterns that can be identified, knowledge, arcana, or planes.
I'll write another 4 planes.
Planes is 14.
I ate another doesn't work.
Okay.
16 planes and Arcana was the other one?
Yeah.
That's a little better. I took a roll. 29. Hopefully that'll.
No.
Maybe you're broke and eat another.
Someone who's not tried could aid another.
Well, there's always my lovely Burb.
Burb.
Does the bird have ranks in Knowledge Arcana?
He has all my ranks.
Hell yeah.
Ah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, he will roll that. He's a decent
How many
chance.
skill points do you get every level as a shaman?
I think 2.
So
he routinely rolls really well on his knowledge check for some unknown reason.
Yeah. So the cover is scorched. When I say the cover of a book is scorched into the wooden top, so there's not a book there. There's like the image of the cover somehow got burned into the top of the lectern. And you recognize the cover as matching that of a diabolic Book of the Damned. So there has been such an object in the area. And yep, other than that, I don't see any loot.
Sure.
I'll read the description. I did read the description of that room.
Yeah, you already read the description.
Okay.
What I'm wondering is, why didn't we just kill one of the people doing the ritual, which will break the ritual?
We're trying to pick off some of the guards one by one rather than facing them all at once.
Yeah, I know, but I should have had range from far away, like from here.
The idea is,
Range
right, like if we attacked one, then some alarm is sound, and we get everyone from all 3 arms attacking all at once, and it's a big mess. We've done that before, and it did not end well for anybody. I'm sure Puppy remembers that.
That happened last Wednesday.
Well, the one I'm thinking of is a different game.
The Shattered Star. When you
woke up
at the monastery.
Right.
So, any ideas as how we're gonna do the Wednesday game? What's gonna happen?
Belkson or Leon's game?
Belkson.
What are you asking?
Which game it's going to be, I think?
Yeah, Belkson. What's going to happen for it? Are they going to re-roll a character? What are they gonna...
So Leon is going to... So yeah, I'll make sure to do it on Wednesday. Leon is has chosen to roll up a new character. Kevin has chosen not to, and we've been conspiring.
Dead.
It'll be an interesting plot point. We'll leave it at that.
We've been conspiring.
Oh, cool.
And then, so yeah.
But yeah, definitely interesting. Okay, and so
we're level 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, I should level up my character for that.
Yeah, I don't think I did for mine either.
Puppy.
Be able to carve like a makeshift holy symbol. I'm in prison right now.
That's a good point. Not really.
Like, it doesn't have to be so detailed. I don't think Cyrano cares about that all that much.
I mean, in the context of being in the prison, you don't have a knife. So unless you have...
Like you have a stone. You have a stone. Maybe survival with religion. Since you carve stuff up with survival. And we'll do makeshift stuff with survival. And religion just to make sure it's actually working.
Sure, though it would take a long time.
Well,
what's the point of this? To get to be able to work to get cleric
so he can use his spells, yeah.
Right.
So he can use cleric shit.
Okay.
Because I need it.
You should get a tattoo or something.
Yeah. Would you allow me to tattoo a symbol on myself? That is a...
No, that's a significant decision that you should have made ahead of time.
That is a trait, right? Correct.
There is a trait for that. You can also buy.
Maybe I'll pick up additional traits. You don't know me, since we're level 5 now. I'll be like, I gained 2 additional traits. One of them is I'm gonna like carve the holy symbol on my hand with the rock, with the sharp rock in the prison.
Okay.
That's as like in story elements. It's like as much as story goes.
Okay.
And I'll find another feat.
Well, I need to get writing done tonight. Like, I'm already a full day behind on my NaNoWriMo novel. Though hopefully, I think I said this to Leon earlier, hopefully, and it's shaping up like it's not going to be 50,000 words long, which I'm completely fine with. I'm fine with it being significantly shorter, because it's really, the story is not actually that
It's
long.
shit.
It's basically, there's basically 3 acts to the story, and each of them is probably going to be...
Shit.
Yes, it is bad right now. It's a first draft. First drafts are bad. That's how they work.
Yeah, just look at me. I was the first draft.
Yeah.
I'm the older brother.
Yeah.
So do you actually think you can improve it within the time limit?
No. The time limit is to write the first draft. That there's under no fucking circumstances could I actually crank out something good in a month. Like, I could maybe crank out a half-decent short story in a month.
In a 10-year month.
It is, like, it is impossible, like, it is impossible to actually make a good novel in a month. That cannot be accomplished.
Oh, that depends on how do you define good.
Well, I define good as good, so
I mean, there are crazy people who are like that.
Why do we keep distracting you? Just go right. Just go right. We should stop distracting you.
Not a month. Like, the only successful person I know of, I've not read any of his stuff, but R.L. Stine used to do a Goosebumps novel every month, and I'm led to believe it showed.
Yeah, they were like 100-some pages. They were not novels. They were like novellas, probably would be closer.
Yeah. But even so, that's like, on some level, I have to admire his ability to do that. Because,
I mean, just coming up with a new idea every month is interesting. I mean, that's hard enough, I would say.
Yeah, and I mean,
not really.
I mean, it's an idea for a novel every month by itself, but like doing the actual work of that, like NaNoWriMo is famously hard for people who write all the damn time. So he's doing like at least half a NaNoWriMo every month, no letting up. And
that's pretty crazy.
Like that's maybe, and he's allegedly revising all of it to actually get it from doesn't exist to is publishable in a month. That's impossible.
Well, how did it happen?
I'm led to believe that it happened by not getting them
Checkmate
to a
atheist.
state.
Checkmate atheists.
I'm led to believe he didn't get them to a publishable state, that they sucked.
They didn't suck. They were for the intended audience of like 12 to 15-year-olds. They were acceptable, I think.
Oh, that's you, puppy.
So I'm gonna stop streaming.